topics, whether conscious or cosmic. It's never nonsense, mega levels are microscopic. It's a Killah Priest project, AD control the rocket. Before we land the plane, many things we engage and explain. The unexplained, without mask. Welcome to the Killah Priest podcast. Killah Priest podcast. We in the building? Time to get real. Time to get inspired, be active. We are back in the building. Killah Priest Podcraft. What's up, everybody? Man, 4th of July just passed. Man, we hope everybody is safe. You know, this goes out to the families of those who lost their lives in the Boston shooting. Also, shooting everywhere. So somewhere else, Boston, and then they let it off in Philly.
Philly, yeah.
Yeah, they set it off in Philly. Shout out. This goes out to my condolences goes out. The Podcraft condolences go out to the whole families. And we just want to know, we just want to just extend our love. Got to be safe out there, man. Every day is every day is a struggle. Be safe, be on point. You know, I see an old head coming back. What up, Jody? I see you in the building. Jody Southworth in the building. She's been doing a lot of online talking. I seen her. You know what I mean? Shout out to her. Danny Salinas in the building. A lot of people is in there. It's not even retrograde yet. We're gonna get into it. We got a few lovely ladies coming through today. We had a returning guest also. Yeah, I know him from the craft room. I don't know if you craftmen or craftmen. What's the other one, AD? Craftmen or the Rocketeer?
The Rocketeer, yeah.
The Rocketeer, craftmen.
The historical oracles.
Yeah. But before we get started, we're about to get started with the intro. You know what I mean? I just had to let loose, you know. Get the lion in the room or the crab in the room. It'll be the cancer, you know what I mean? We're still in the season of cancer. Shout out to me, Oshi, who shouted us out. I mean, just everybody doing lovely, and I'm glad for that.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome to another episode of Killah Priest Podcraft. I am your host, Killah Priest, the Iron Sheik from the Middle East. I'm almost there, so prepare to say peace. Running the rocket is none other than AD Dizzle.
Yeah, what's good? Welcome back. Let's go.
Hey, on my right-hand side is nothing but Solo Gems. Coach.
Hey, what's good? What's good?
Coach.
PCI.
Yeah,
Yep.
Coach with the most. We here to host.
Right.
And we taking a new approach. We got two lovely ladies coming through. Shout out to Now It's Born. Got two lovely ladies going to come through today. Also, coming to the Podcraft right now. We might as well get them up here. You know, if you want to still chill, we got Master Rick Mix. Did I say it right, Rick? Come on. A man from his 50 grand.
Hey.
And I want to shout out to Danny Salinas. I see you. What up, my man? Take a seat.
Love is the true meaning of power.
Hey. Looking at my Gucci is about that time.
What's up?
And how was y'all, man? How was y'all? How are you, first of all?
Good. Life is good. Everything's good. Even though things are still crazy, but
Yeah.
you know, we just gotta roll with it. You know.
Gotta roll with it, man. Gotta roll with it. You just came from beaming up from Hari.
Oh yeah, Hari Har.
Yeah.
I had incredible 45-minute conversation, just me and him in his office, just back and forth the whole time, and it was pretty intense. The conversation, everything we talked about, everything that he offers to the public. Highly recommend everyone go visit Hari Har at the biggest transformational healing universe in LA. He did the hyperbaric chamber, the pulse table. He got all these services, and if it's your first time, he'll give you a big discount. It's called Around the World. You get to go in all his rooms and experience the greatness.
Word, yeah. Exactly. Man, that's fire, man. I call him the gnome, man. He's the big gnome. And every time we come to the show, we always get enlightened. AD, you still got to take that trip over there. If y'all have not been noticing, or y'all been, if y'all haven't went out yesterday, AD had a mix show yesterday. How was that?
Yeah. I just I went live for a little bit. I was like, I'm not going out, so I'm gonna go live on my channel.
Yeah.
Just had about 10, 14 people and everything. Just played some keys.
Show some of your skills.
Show some skills, show some old tracks that I did for Priest. You know what I mean? It was cool. But yeah, follow me on YouTube, yo. Links in the description.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. That was dope. I came through a little bit.
Yeah, you came in, man. It was cool.
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, Priest is here on my channel.
Exactly.
What an honor.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Shout out to the Brown Buffalo. He's the one that put me up on it. Let me see. Ben Frank, shout out to him. He said peace to Hari. Jamie. Oh, we get a lot of ladies coming through. That's good.
Oh, wow.
Last time we had Aboriginal Power. Shout out to that brother. He came through and changed up a little bit of the atmospheres and shook up everything. And him and A1, that was dope. And, you always got a spot to come through when you're coming over here and everything. And, yeah, man, it's going to be exciting today. I got a couple of questions. I mean, you had something. We was talking about health before, and every time we talk on here, we discuss health. Mental health is very important for us to get that right also. Because without your mental health, I mean, you be lost in the sauce. There's a lot of things that they tell us today that's not even good for us. Television, distractions, and and it builds up, problems amongst each other. A lot of people have mental health and we don't even deal with it because, they be having all these alphabets, CBT, and then they have post-traumatic stress disorders and compulsive and things of that nature. But the way that everything is set up with the hookup culture and things moving so fast that, a lot of people fall into those zones and those categories. I took my own time to sit back and relax. Sometimes you got to sit back and relax and take some notes. That type of method. Jody said health is wealth. Yeah, I've seen you out there kicking it, and I never knew about your health, your mental health, and it's very important to take your time on that. Oh man, here he goes. Take your time.
Right?
Sorry about that, yo.
No, it's all good.
It's all good.
If I lock him up, he'll come out.
Did you get that?
You just want to say what's up?
That IG I sent you? What the cat was moving like a vampire? Cat Dracula. it was
man, that's
Cat
crazy.
Dracula.
Man, it's amazing how many cat videos are on YouTube, yo. People be really into that stuff.
Catechin.
Man.
Yeah, catechins. Yeah, catechins. That's from the plant. Yeah, they have a cat plant that you can put spells and stuff like that. But we have a couple of girls that's going to go. Peace to you.
Word?
2 eyes. Yeah, we have a couple of goddesses.
We got some ladies coming in here.
Ladies night
Okay.
to feel all right. Yeah, we got some ladies coming through, and they're going to drop some jewels. And I've seen them on
Really?
Knowledge Born. So shout out to Knowledge Born, man, and sisters that's going to come through. If you're feeling tired, y'all can come in anytime y'all want. Feeling tired, what do you do? Like if you're just always tired, and
You're always tired?
yeah, if you got this, just at certain moments you get tired. What kind of herbs could you take to build you? That's my question to y'all in the chat room too, and to the craft room. My bad.
I would say a nice sativa.
Sativa.
That would be the herb of choice.
Weed?
Well, it is an herb. You said herb. I mean, I'm not going to take some like rosemary or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
It gets you up. You need a little caffeine.
Sativa. See,
Yeah.
people who don't know about weed will
Got
just
you.
generalize weed as one thing, but every strain does something different. So a sativa, maybe something like green crack, would be very beneficial to raise your energy levels.
Yeah, that is a mind because it's sativa. Let me break it down for y'all. I know everybody in
Break it
Cali.
down.
So sativa gets you up. It's an upper
It's a head
thing.
elevation, whereas indica is more of a full body.
Full body. And then, so indica would keep you down. So you're saying hit a sativa
Yeah.
if you're feeling tired.
Right. It could be more sedative. Now, some people react differently to cannabis. For some,
this is ADs.
Yes, for some females and some males, indica will have the opposite effect. Indica will give them energy. So everyone reacts differently. FG Postmortem says Blue Dream. That's a great strain right there.
I like hybrid. He says matcha tea. Come on.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
That's what I'm looking for.
There you
That's
go.
your
Matcha.
thing.
Yeah, matcha is
Matcha
big
tea.
deal.
You guys
That's a
are-
big deal.
You a matcha man.
Hyper's on it. He says green tea, matcha. Green tea could be cincha, you know, especially for the summertime. If you're feeling down or anything like that and you hit a little cincha, or that's a Japanese tea too. Matcha, I would say number one. We have some green tea that we about to get into.
Hey,
Ooh.
fire.
Everything.
It's so green. It's in the green screen.
It was in the green screen and you can't even see me.
Hey.
Word, look at that. He
Exactly,
keeps us green. That's crazy.
exactly. Yeah,
That's
everything's
crazy.
green. We got a little bit of left of this, but this is some very good tea. This is from Providence over there in Shanghai.
You want me to add on the tired what to do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but actually, we're going your way.
Okay, yeah, a lot of things you could do. One of the most powerful things is take a nap, even if it's only a 5-minute nap. Big.
Oxymoron.
20-minute nap. Big. You could do a lot of people probably wouldn't think it would work, but some Himalayan pink salt water. Just get some good, clean, purified water. Drop a little bit of Himalayan pink salt.
Give you
The electrolytes are really, that's some clean electrolytes too, especially if you get some that's been tested for low heavy metals or very little to no heavy metals.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that, but
Heavy metals.
yeah, yep, heavy metals.
Everyday breaks.
You could do qigong. Qigong's powerful.
Qigong, is that a herb or a technique?
It's a technique.
Well, I said a herb.
Oh,
So you
herb. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna have to
Like,
go teach-
you could do some back stretches.
I want to get into the internal organs because we take a lot of things for granted. You know, even me. You know, we walk through and it's like there's fruit every day. There's fruit everywhere. It's fruit when you don't even eat it. It's just there. Beautiful blueberries, and then during the summertime, we tend to be more active, right? So I'm thinking that if we're in tune with nature, that if nature is active in the summer, we should be. And I think those are there to help us during the summer because the place is alive. So if we walking through and we're like, man, and you see this gigantic watermelon, you know, I have something to keep us going. You know,
What's the secret to watermelon?
you asking me that question?
Yeah.
It would be the rind. Well, for men, I heard the rind is very important, but a lot of people they throw away the rind. But I heard it helps a lot. You guys, if you could juice, and I did this, I did taste watermelon rind before, and because when we were younger, they told us that it wasn't good for us, so you throw away the rind.
Yeah.
But you can grind it up. Now, all this new information that's coming out is incredible.
Yeah. It's like strawberries. Growing up, I was taught that you want to chop the green part off, but the latest info is there's a ton of nutrients and elements in the green top strawberries, and I just eat the thing whole.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what's in the green parts?
Well, as we know, green fruit and vegetables is healthy and it's bitter, so that's why back in the day they're like, oh, it doesn't taste that good because it's bitter. I want
Right.
the fruit to taste sweet. But actually, bitter greens are very healthy, very important for our health and wellness. Anything that's bitter, that's green, goes straight to cleansing the liver, which is important, as you know. But back on the watermelon, you want to get seeded. You want to get black seeded watermelon. That's the truth right there.
That's the truth?
Yeah, that's the truth. Because
Okay.
if you think about it, back in the day, all watermelon was seeded, all of them.
Yeah.
All seeded watermelon, but then they did some DNA stuff to the certain
Yeah.
watermelons, and then they made a strain of watermelons that has no seed because it's more convenient for people. Like, oh, this watermelon.
Yeah.
But yeah, the truth is you want seeded watermelon. That's the healthiest kind of watermelon. Seeded.
I mean, I believe it. That's, it's not modified. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
for sure. There you go.
Yeah. I know what you mean by that. Man. Yeah, like, yeah. What was the question again? It was,
Could you do to
keep yourself up?
energy level?
I mean, you know, getting some sunlight.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
that's the main.
big right there.
Yeah, that's the
Big,
main
big,
thing to
big,
do. Like, you know.
That's long-term big picture.
Yeah.
Long-term big picture, you get daily sun, like 30 minutes of daily sun. That's long-term big picture. Months ahead, weeks ahead, months ahead, years ahead, your energy levels are going to be much higher because you've been getting adequate daily sun.
Yeah.
But the challenge
But
with
you
the
just
sun,
you ain't let him finish on it.
No, it's all good. No, it's all good.
You passed that ball.
No.
He was like this. I know what it is. Make sure y'all hit that super chat and make sure y'all hit that like if y'all have any questions or if y'all want to add on to it. We're also looking into the craft room right now, and we just checking out. Somebody said water. I like that too. We're gonna go back to that. That's good though. Water.
No. It was all good. I mean, I have a little sore throat right now, so my talking might be a little minimum, but just getting some sunlight, just being able to walk outside because everybody got jobs, they got something that they're doing in the daily. Typically, it's inside, right? They can walk outside. You probably feel more refreshed. You know what I mean? That's why kids have to do recess because think about it, they need more energy. You know what I mean? So
I agree. That's real.
Art King says water, and that's a good one. We could talk about that. Also, I want somebody to hold on because somebody said walk barefooted, and I saw that.
That's good too.
Solar energy, yeah. GMO melon growth. Somebody said, water, lots of water, right? Water. I think water it would be number one. Sunlight, water, and then you said watermelon. You said black watermelon, right?
Yeah.
So all of that. The thing about those things is when you're on the move, sometimes you can't run to the store, you can't get it, but you can also always have water on you. Like a really good one is the Flask. I got this from Colorado. The Flask water keeper.
Mm-hmm.
I paid a lot for it. Now you could get them cheap.
More than 100?
Up there, 70. Something like that.
What does it do? What's the benefit?
Yo, if you put soup in it, it stays hot for 2 days. No lie. You put cold water. If you put cold water in it, it stays for 2 or 3 days. It's a black one. It's kind of big. I got a jumbo one, but it's really really good.
I know your team cold water, huh?
Yeah, tea cold water. I don't do. I have nothing to deny, but the water that we drink, but it's good to. But I'm team cold water all day.
Yeah.
It's just reflection.
I believe it's good to mix it up because there's benefits of cold water, there's benefits of room temp water,
Right.
There's benefits of hot water. Yeah. Each will accomplish different things.
Well, I like my tea hot, so I balance it out. I like the tea hot. Sometimes I do a cold brew. Cold water, and then so the tea I like that hot. I could do some iced tea too, but like you said, the benefits of both. Yin and yang is real. We don't get that aspect. I'm not gonna do all the talking. You're so through.
No. You good? I mean,
Yin and yang is good.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yin Yang twins.
What kind of food? Let me look back in here. Somebody said water from the springs. I soaked in that water. Water, what's good for your skin for pulling out energy, like for the opposite sex? What would you wear? You know, I'm saying to have that, to give you that boost of confidence just flowing, you know, when you're in that Mac mode.
What's good for your skin to get you that confidence?
Yeah.
Man, I mean, I guess I always say like
aphrodisiac.
Well, the way how I look at it, to pull the opposite sex, I mean, just, you know what I mean, make sure you moisturize your skin, you know what I mean? So I always say shea butter. So it's a good thing. Coconut oil, everything like that, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Don't make it look like you like a glazed donut. Don't look like that. But
no, hell no. Shiny.
But make it where your skin look, you know, your skin popping and all that, and have some smell goods, you know what I mean? Have something to smell good, something natural, you know? I like using cologne. I wear a lot of cologne. Not a lot, but you have to be smart with your sprays. You know what I mean? Know where to spray yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So I mean,
it's for the fellas.
Yeah, it's for the fellas. You know what I mean? For the ladies, you know, obviously I want y'all to be wearing some like nice little cocoa butter and shea butter, all that type of stuff. So
vanilla.
Make sure. Vanilla, lavender. You know what I mean? Anything like that. Anything that will pull me in. You know what I mean? I'm very attracted to smells. You know what I mean? You gotta be very attracted to smells.
Women are like smell. Sometimes you can see their lips and it's gleaming when they eat the right foods. Ladies, when you're eating the right foods and you're eating certain things, it's just like fruit. You know, and y'all be gleaming, beaming up on the same level, especially if you start eating right. And then y'all be gleaming in that, y'all be in that zone. It's crazy. It's beautiful. You know, everything's fresh. I had to look quick on that one. I already know it's going down.
Yeah,
somebody said charcoal for the skin. I like
charcoal.
that.
Okay.
Shout out to Shannon.
Pineapple juice.
Yeah. We can get fruit. Fruit and vegetables are very sexual. If you see videos, you'll see a lot of fruit in there, and you know, summertime fruits represent sexual organs. And they plants. It's very for the lover in you, for the ones who's trying to get, you know what I mean?
I know
that's what summer's about. Summer's about having fun. It's about running, but it's those evenings when the evening's coming down in the summer. Sometimes you just want to sit down and relax, and then you know you have a night opposite lady with you.
That's why you got to slice the strawberries and the banana.
Yeah, they know how to do that. Slice strawberries. Come on.
The chocolate syrup on there.
We're telling y'all, brothers, man.
Like a Sundae.
Yeah, like a Sundae.
Like a Sundae.
Yeah. Walnuts, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got that honey nut, and then that complexion, and then it could be caramel. Y'all know about it, man. It could be, it could even be, you know, sprinkles, you know, and all of those things work in together with it goes in the ties and the way you thinking and how things play out.
Now I gotta say this though, don't do that for any lady out there. You feel me? Do that for a lady that's righteous for you. You feel me? Don't just do it for anybody.
I was doing it for any lady back in the day.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I'm married for over 10 years now. But back in the day, I was going on a lot of dates. Date go successful. Back at the house. You know, used to give them chocolate and green apples.
Oh, talk to them.
All right,
yeah,
you know, right by the bed.
Hey, listen.
And green apples.
Okay, green apples. That's
green apples. Okay. Slice up some green apples with some chocolate inside the chocolate. You got the almonds and the caramel inside the chocolate.
Yeah.
They was loving that. Also,
green apples. Chocolate and green apples, huh?
Try it. Take a bite of the apple. Take a bite of the chocolate.
At the same time.
Yeah. You gotta get the right chocolate though. We was getting the chocolate with the caramel and almonds patty inside the chocolate.
Yo,
fire.
I'm gonna give you some props on that.
Yeah, fire.
Anytime chocolate is involved, is love in the air. But you got you mix it with I guess I would think strawberry.
But before that though, a couple hours before that,
drink some tea.
Juicing some strawberries and kiwis, mixing it with the
Yeah. Well, you want to, See, then you want to get into fermented fruit, and that's different. You know what I'm saying? Because potatoes, vodka of a potato is fermented. Too much of it. Have your little. The thing is to just be moderate, especially when you're out. You don't want to overdo it, especially But if you with your significant other and you've been together for a minute and stuff like that, it's a little different. But if you want to have a
little romantic night, if you want a romantic night, I think that's the best way. Yeah. That's why I said don't try, just do it. Like if it's your first date, don't try to show all out. You know what I mean?
You always show it out first date, boy.
Show it out.
Listen, somebody said chocolate, orange juice, and mushrooms. I think mushrooms are very sexual. It'd be like an effort. Yeah, some type of mushroom, but you said date. Now the word date, it comes. That's something sweet. Yeah, it's of a fruit. So we're going out on a date. You know what I mean? How all the words come together. So that's good, man. That's good. Yeah. No, I didn't. Solo, shout out to Solo. He said he asked did I attend Raekwon's wedding. No, but I wished him peace. I've been hit up from there. That's beautiful for that brother. But Starks definitely had hit me up. That was a shout out. So it says, listen. Oh, okay. Shannon says, someone just does my dishes, brings me coffee. I love that. Hey,
hey listen. As men, we simple creatures. You know what I mean? It's up to you. I always say that it's all on you. It depends on how your game is, on what you like. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, we're all different. You know what I mean? I just say, I can't do it for any woman out there. You know what I mean? Only girls I can really, really, really care about. And nowadays, it's kind of hard.
Cup of coffee. Yeah, no, what I'm saying. Yeah. Bringing them a cup of coffee. You can bring the coffee, some tea, sit it down. You know what I mean? You gotta have the tea bath. You do all of that.
Tea bath. Yeah. I think I heard of that before.
Drop it in there. You know what I mean? You could be very creative if you You think about it.
Tea bag, that's interesting. What's that about? Like you just put the tea in there? I mean, I'm just gonna put on. I'm gonna put on now. Like I gotta know now.
Oh yeah, man. Drop some of that. You know how they slice fruits inside the bathtub and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You could put it just a tea bag, have herbs in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yo, with some matcha.
I would see that's getting. I would have it in the bag. See, matcha is too much. You be in there. I don't want to stick it all on you. It can get weird. You know what I mean? Matcha is. You come out there with greens.
Yeah.
You gotta take a shower after that just to get that off you. I'm just talking about a little, maybe some black tea. You know what I mean? Some black. But they have tea oils, different type of tinctures you can do. You know? Well, that'll get you in the mood.
Yeah, so
food.
No. I was gonna just say like, so is this an anniversary that's coming up for y'all, or like, or any special day? You know what I mean? This is a good segment for y'all. You feel me? Just put y'all up there. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, make sure y'all buy the, you know what I mean? Buy the merchandise. You know what I mean? This is a nice mug. You know, this is very nice. That's Coach Solo. You know what I mean? You could have your own custom mug and be a part of the Killah Priest Podcraft family. You know what I mean? There's gonna be shirts and hats and hoodies eventually. Right. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all get the merchandise.
Yeah. Exactly.
I gotta make that out there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. This goes with the whole flow and the whole makeup, man.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have the ladies coming through, so we're gonna make sure the place is nice for them.
Yeah.
So things of that nature. Let me see. I'm gonna read some of the text. Happy birthday to Bobby Digital. It's Riz's birthday today, so shout out to that brother.
Bob Digi. Hey. Yeah, you know who is he?
Yeah, Bob Digi. It's also it's an up and down thing with me. KP Vape Pens. Oh yeah, we got vape room coming.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have some. We should give out vape pens time. It's going to be very, very interesting. Man, this album is going to be something different, man. Something different. That's coming. Shout out to everybody who got a forest of the happy ever after.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We'll have
God's nature.
God's nature. Yeah, you sitting next to God's nature right here.
That's great.
Yeah.
You're working on something.
That's
right
one
now.
of my favorite songs on the album.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know?
Thanks, man.
Yeah,
we gotta shoot a video for that. We definitely gotta do that.
Yeah.
Shoot a video for that. We gotta might be having a secret video dropping today, exclusive. Nobody heard it. Nobody seen this. It's another me and Dave Flores things. We have let me see. Somebody okay. All right. I'm gonna get to it.
Yeah, God's nature, you know, that's like it's like the seed.
I'm definitely gonna get it to. I gotta set it up. Let me build. Shout out to everybody that's in the audience and things like of that nature. Cap Jones, he said happy born. See, I'm in the middle of a shout out to Sister Asia also. She's watching, she's up in the chat where this is a very crazy month for me because, you know, July 4th, that's when Tiff passed away, and then, you know, my mother, she returned on the 6th. So shout out to my sister, and then so this is July, and then my nephew birthday. Peace to my nephew Marcus. His birthday is July 30th. So that's kind of deep stuff. That's, so it's like up and down. I don't want to pull everybody down. I want to push everybody up. Make sure y'all hit that super chat and that likes. Make sure there's a lot of us in the building. Just hit a like. If everybody hits a like and the count of 5, where a lot of people will know about it and they'll come over here. I'm gonna count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hit that like button, everybody. Tell them we over here, we building. Shout out to Aboriginal brothers who came through. So we got, okay, what's a good, before the sisters come on, what's a good, are we good? Yeah, I was looking at, what's something good for stress hormones? Good food for stress hormones.
Good food for stress hormones?
Yeah.
If you fasting is a big deal when it comes to balancing the hormones naturally. That's the best way. It's free. Yeah. Most people don't want to fast. Lunch this.
They fast. We fast at fast food. We call fast. Go to a fast food spot.
Man.
No doubt. Where we at? Oh, so you said fasting is a good thing?
Fasting is good. Pink salt water it's a big deal. I mean, I'm drinking that every day. I'm drinking that every day. But what I did was I learned I overdid it, and my heart. It's like, damn, why's my heart acting up, like beating fast?
Right.
And for like weeks, I couldn't figure it out. And then I talked to a natural doctor that I keep in touch with a lot of natural doctors. One of them, he's like, how's your salt intake? Boom, light bulb went off in my head.
He would tell you
I
that.
was like, man, I'm overdoing it on the salt water. Yeah, because there's a lot of health benefits and it's super, super healthy
But
to
you gotta-
drink salt water, but you gotta get some good salt, not no Morton's or commercial salt or the iodized salt or the kosher salt. You want to avoid all those. You want some good, clean salt that's gonna have all the elements you're looking for in it. And the other challenge with salt too is most salt is 1/3 glass, 1/3 sand, 1/3 salt.
Right.
So that's what's messing up your health is you're having the bad salt.
Right.
You gotta get some good salt. The body needs salt. It's like we're kind of like a battery, electricity, and that's one of the ways we recharge is with salt water.
You got to balance it out. It's 6 o'clock. Is the sisters in the building? Oh, okay. Did we lose everybody? All right.
Okay. Man, that's a very good question though. What's a good food that gets you out of stress? Listen, I'd say a little bit goes a long way. You know, I always say whatever's your favorite meal. I mean, have a little bit of that. That's like a very quick and simple way I would even. You know, it doesn't have to be always something super healthy, but just something that like you love eating. You know what I mean? Something you love eating, but have a little bit. 'Cause a little bit goes a long way. You know what I mean? If you love pizza, just get one slice of pizza. You know what I mean?
That's the hard part.
I know.
that's the
I
hard
know.
part.
I
Get
know.
one of anything. Could anybody eat one chip? We should start a challenge. Can anybody eat one chip and that's it?
I don't think I can do that.
One
One
chip.
chip, like just one chip
That's all you
of
need.
let's say Doritos or
Not
something
if
like
it's
that.
a Pringles.
One chip. One chip.
Nah, you can't.
That's why I can't be messing with them Pringles, yo.
Pringles. All I need is one chip. One chip.
One mic.
Yeah.
That's all I need is one chip. One chip. One chip. You know what I mean?
But I think anything that's
One chip.
anything you enjoy though, anything like you enjoy, I feel like is a good way to stress. But I think a lot of people overeat. That's why I think there's a lot of obesity problems nowadays. Is that people overeat. Listen, a little bit goes a long way. You know what I mean? Just have a little bit of something. You know, pay attention. There's calories. Calories tell you a lot. You know what I mean? You know, so
Protein, get your protein.
yep, get your proteins and everything
Get
like
that
that.
satiation.
You know what I mean?
You're a pro in your teens. Something to get you sort of like deep thought, pensive, or somewhere and when you just have your mind going deeper to write it. People as writers, myself, a lot of people like to get in the zone. What's a good food to get you focused?
Actually, what do you do personally to get in the zone to where you like write a masterpiece, like just a masterful song, classic?
Man, if I had those answers, I don't know. I'm telling you, it's just a time of the day. It's just times. I don't. With me, it's different. It's just times of the day. Well, they backstage, AD. It's just well, there's one thing where we say you can eat certain food and have that universe with some of the foods. I don't know. I have to track it, but I don't know when. You know, it just be times and days. If I had those answers, I would have been did the book and told them.
Did you do anything special while you were writing Rocket to Nebula?
I think it was the time. I think it was the timing. I think people needed to hear love, and I think because of what was going on during Rocket, I think that it was like I just went into self, and I think people needed to translate. It's hard to translate love into to Melanie. I think people needed to hear that.
It was very interesting. Yeah.
Is that good?
No, that was good.
Like,
So, that's
more
fine.
Priest.
You very,
More Priest.
But, I mean, something that gets you focused in terms of absorbing, like, something. I mean, it's always been, at least for me, like, it's been tea. I mean, it's like, that's pretty much been working for me.
Hey, hold on, let me give. I've been saying all the right answers, like that, the direct thing, like tea, sunlight.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm direct. I'm not really too, you know, I'm not playing around. I go straight to what I even thought. You know what I mean? It's a lot in my mind. I gotta say what's direct. You know what I mean? If I say a lot of things, y'all gonna just think I'm rambling.
Right.
But
where's the chat?
I've always thought like tea was like the I've always thought tea was like the most things that keep me very pensive about my thoughts and very focused on, you know, just straightforward. You know why? Because I don't know what it is. I have a lot in my mind, but tea relaxes me so much that I can focus on what I'm thinking about in the first place. You know what I mean? That's just something that I absorbed, and that helps. Because if I eat anything that's fast food, anything greasy, I'm gonna be too slofty. You know what I mean? I want to be more aware and more awake. So that's kind of how like I look at it. I need something that's very light, very calming. You know what I mean? Maybe toast. You know what I mean? Toast and tea, something like that. Something wheat bread. Like I like that type of stuff. That's like that will keep me like more focused. Something that's very light. You know, somebody said nuts and tea. Pause on the nuts, but yeah, like it's something like that. You know.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. That's good though.
Nuts.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's true. You know, fish too. I think fish.
Shout out to Nas
Fish is
Boy.
good too.
Now I was born in the building. You said fish?
Yeah, fish is another good one too.
That's a good one.
Fish is another good one too.
Start actually, since you're the younger generation, he's coming up with all these good. Yeah, that's good. Fish.
Yeah, fish is very good. Like, you know, something light. I always say something light could keep you focused because if you have too much, you're gonna be too much. Your stomach's gonna give you the itis and all that. And you're not gonna want to be too focused on things. So I like saying something that's really, really light, something that's like toast or like light meal. You know what I mean? Very light meal. But tea is what gets me going and very focused on my own mind. You know, so
Right.
that's how I think about it.
So we have the ladies coming in today, and they're going to talk to us, man. It's going to be very enlightening about one of our favorite conversations we have on here. It's about the stars and the lining of the stars and planetary traveling. I mean, you know, how the stars line up. Make sure I get that right. And zodiac. You know,
Stars. So like, just
starlight.
they tell us the messages from above, like, you know, the stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's big. That's
Part of it.
Oh, okay.
You know what? Go ahead.
No, I was saying I'm very into that. I'm very into like the stars and everything like that. I feel like everything's done on purpose, so that's how I look at the world, you know. So I feel like the stars could actually tell you a lot about that, you know.
Exactly.
But not to take what you was about to say, my fault.
Exactly. Sunshine. Oh, yeah, we got them coming in. Oh, man. We have Stab.
Peace, y'all.
Sunshine Monie. Hey, peace. How you doing? Welcome to the
Peace,
place.
peace.
How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling?
Peace. We good. We good.
Great, doing great.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm outstanding.
Yeah.
Enjoying these suns.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice one for that. That's a big one. Word. Yeah, welcome to the Podcraft. So how you Monie, right?
Monet.
Monet. Sunshine Monet. Yes, indeed. How you doing? We have Foxxi Roxxi coming through.
Yeah, it's definitely shining over there.
Yeah, you see. Yeah, you see him. Oh man, we can see the light.
Yeah.
I'm looking at there, you see the light.
Ew, bad.
Oh yeah.
I'm just. You look like I'm ready to follow you. Like you have the message that we need.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Word.
Hey.
Get in my room.
I think somebody's mics is on. At AD. Okay, well, I guess we'll start with you until Foxxi ready. Sunshine. Okay, let's welcome to the Podcraft and everybody who's just coming in. Make sure you hit that like button. We're about to go into the galaxies, the stars, and align our chakras up and how all that good stuff. And we have Sunshine Monet and we have Foxxi Roxxi, and I want to welcome y'all to the Podcraft. How are you today?
Welcome.
All is well. All is outstanding. I am very happy to be here. Thank y'all for having me.
Right.
Enjoying this your Moja energy out here. I don't know if y'all in tune with the cosmos and how aligned they are with your inner Orishas. But we in the space of our crown chakra at this moment, being in Cancer energy and Leo energy right after. We in our third eye for the next 2 zodiac seasons. So usually in this space, you feel the need to go inward with your third eye.
Okay.
And then next season, you're going to go out because that's Leo season. My Leo is rising, so I'm very happy to be here. I'm just waiting.
No doubt.
How y'all feeling that Capricorn moon right now? Or no, we're in Aquarius now, but how'd you like the full moon in the Capricorn?
It was beautiful. My personally speaking, my Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are all in Capricorn energy. So I got the vibe of going inward and tapping into my subconscious and just like reestablishing some boundaries, honest, transparent conversations with self about some restrictions and fears I placed upon myself, and just asking myself, like, is this stuff still serving me? And so as you go into like the waning phase and you start getting rid of things, this is the space where I start putting action to those questions that I ask myself. And I start getting rid of the things that no longer serve me and haven't really been doing myself any justice, and then putting new boundaries where boundaries is due. So it was a nice inward time, all that to say. I had a good time.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
Nice. You know your stuff.
Yeah.
They gave me that approval. Foxxi Roxxi, yeah, we saw you come in for a minute. You still with us? There she go.
What's up? What's up?
Peace. How you doing, beautiful goddess? Hello.
Oh, Foxy, you muted.
Sis.
Listen, if you know anything about me, I'm always muted when I think
It's all good.
But yeah, peace and blessings. I just got here, so y'all have to forgive me. I ran in the house to make sure I was here on time. So yes, shout out to all of you. Shout out to you, Killah Priest. Thank you for having us in the building.
Peace. Thank you for coming through.
Absolutely. Yes, there go my sister Sunshine. Hey, Sunshine, Monet.
Yeah, we were ready to.
So
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I said we could always feel the energy. She already just dropped something on us that we know we're about to go there, and we love going there on that type of energy, something to uplift us because we need that, especially in these times right now.
Yes, absolutely. My sister loves and knows her astrology. We have a podcast together called Seeds of the Sun podcast, and we individually have our own podcast. So I have a podcast called Pronoia Starseed podcast, and it's all about spirituality. And that's how I met my sister here. And through Knowledge Born, he brought us together to do a podcast together because the energy is so crazy. I'm a Pisces and she's a Virgo, so those are the opposite energies.
Wow.
But yeah, so
polarity.
Lovely. Yeah, that polarity is beautiful. And like as soon as we met, it was just like, there's really only 6 signs, right? Both the signs are really incomplete without each other. So when I get with my sister, I feel like one person, right? Like she knows what I don't know, and I know what she don't know. She got the knowledge, like. She's a book. I always say she's like the brain, and I get a lot of downloads. That's how I get my information. Wow. And so, yeah.
Wow. I always wonder how that worked. How 2 signs, like the best signs to work together. I was wanted to know how. We have AD here. He's our astrologist for the show.
Yeah.
Our star seer.
I'm an enthusiast. I'm an astrology enthusiast. I don't want to give myself the title of astrologer.
I say that because we won't get too lost. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't worry, we definitely can follow.
I just got to be careful because if they say astrologer, then I'm gonna start getting instant messages about doing readings, and I'm not qualified for readings because you got to know the aspects.
Oh, you just hear. So
you know what I'm saying?
Fined.
I just know how to deal with a Gemini and an Aquarius every now and then. I got the things that I learned, the top 3. You know what I'm saying? But once people start asking me about Lilith and what Pluto is doing in the 3rd house, I'm lost as hell. So that's where I draw the line.
Wow. So we got 6 fish up in here. So it's like, the Pisces is two fish, right? So we have so on this panel right now we got 6.
Yeah.
AD.
Oh, really?
Yeah, AD is a Pisces, and my man Rick is a Pisces. Yeah, crazy.
So what are your moon and do you know your moon and rising signs?
Yeah, my moon's in Leo, which is why I'm really good with Priest because he's a Leo. And then my rising's in Libra, which is good for an engineer because I'm always balancing the mix.
Okay.
A little bit of everything in the elements. That's
Very interesting. I'm a Gemini, so that's all I be knowing. I got a little app. Somebody told me to download this
a little
app.
bit of everything.
Yeah, I mean, somebody told me to download this app. I could tell you my rising and my what's the moon sign. I could tell you that, but
you gotta know that.
Yeah, I do. Yeah,
that's the top 3.
Yeah, get that. Zodiac.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
A lot of times your rising will be more true to who you are sometimes than your sun sign. So it's good to know your rising for sure.
All
right. So how does that work? Tell us what's the most important part, and how does that work with the signs, and what should we be aware of in these times concerning ourselves? I'm a Leo, by the way.
It's like knowing your coordinates. So how I break stuff down like chemical equations in my head. Like everything look like atoms with the valence electrons or whatever, and the chemical equations, this plus this, and that goes that way, and that goes that way. So that's kind of like knowing your natal chart. So it's like the time you were born, the city and state, and of course your actual full birth date. That all has an effect on like your valence electrons and how they surround around you and how they interact with other people's valence electrons. So that's kind of how I think about it. So in the Kabbalah, every planet rules 2 zodiac signs. So you have Saturn in your root chakra ruling Aquarius in the feminine side and Capricorn on the masculine side. Then you have Jupiter in your sacral chakra ruling Pisces on the feminine side, Sagittarius on the masculine side. Your solar plexus, you got Aries on the feminine, Scorpio on the masculine. Your heart chakra, you got Taurus on the feminine, Libra on the masculine. Throat chakra, you got Gemini on the feminine, Virgo on the masculine, and then your third eye. Now, your third eye is the only one that has 1 celestial body per zodiac. The rest of them have 2. So that's why when you're dealing with Leo and Cancer energy, you're dealing with heavy polarity, like super inside, which is Cancer, of course, that's that feminine side of the third eye, or super outward, which is the masculine side of the third eye. Is your outer experiences, your third eye experiences, the simulation you create in your space. So like those have to definitely be balanced more than anything. Otherwise, because they're so dense on each side. And, knowing what elements or what planets and houses you have in each zodiac sign or your chakras give you an idea of what particular things you could work on in each chakra when you feel that overstimulation or that underwhelming experience and stuff like that. Like, what celestial bodies to work on and what celestial bodies are affecting what space. And then this is really good when you're meeting other people. Like, okay, I got, my heart chakra is, everybody's heart chakra is ruled by Venus. My Venus is in Virgo. So it's in the earth sign. So I'm thinking about earth element energy in my heart chakra versus somebody's maybe air or water or fire or whatever, and how that's going to interact. It's really good to use for the throat chakra in communication, because, that communication exchange, for certain people that are not aware of their energy, especially if you got a fire throat chakra, your Mercury in Leo or something, it can get crazy.
Okay.
Wow.
I told y'all my sister knows what she's talking about.
Exactly.
I'll be like, sis.
And with spirituality, Foxy, that's your expertise?
Damn. So my expertise has grown and developed over my podcasting. I've met so many spiritualists. I've been so influenced. And my number one thing right now is human design. So I don't know if you've ever heard of human design. If you have and you're in the building, let us know what your human design is. But human design is really dope. And Killah Priest, we got to get your information so we could pull your human design.
Oh, yeah,
so,
definitely.
In human design, there are, human design it will help you. I've had people come on, learn their human design on my show and come back and be like, yo, everything that I learned about myself through human design helped me to get closer to who I'm supposed to be. And so in human design, I am a projector. right? And so my sister here, she's a manifester. Okay, so a manifester, they are activated in the throat chakra, meaning what they speak happens, right? And so manifestors, there's generators, there's projectors, and there's the reflectors. Okay. 70% of the world are generators. That's why the world is built the way it is. That's why everybody works a 9 to 5. That's why everybody has this job. You know, we're always working, because generators actually do what they sound like, generate energy, right? So a lot of us have that sacral chakra that is activated, and they are the generators. They're the ones who are supposed to build everything, right? If you think about the Lego movie, they're the builders. They're the master builders, right? But the manifestors are the ones who say what gets built. They speak it. They say it. They're the only ones activated to say it. So the people that rule the world, the 1% or whatever, they are most likely manifestors. They're the ones who tell everybody else what the hell to do. And the world has been conditioned to move like generators, which is just give up their energy and work really hard and do what you're told to do, right? But not all of us are generators. So you have the other two groups, which is projectors and reflectors. Now, only 1% of the world is a reflector. And that's the most rare type, because a reflector, I'm going to break it down in a minute about how they all come together. But a reflector is the one who stand back and reflect and see everything as it is. And that's only 1% of the world. So the other, the 20%, okay, so 10% are manifestors, 1% are reflectors, 20% are the newest type, which is the projectors. And I am a projector. And projectors are actually the leaders who are here to actually assist the generators so that they're not burning out. We're the ones kind of with the blueprint. They're the old souls that's been here so many times. So they're just here to guide. They're the ones that you see and you be like, why they don't have to work as hard? But they are. They just had to go through a lot early on so they could become like the role models, the ones to show you how to get it done without using all your energy. And so the projectors were put here because the manifestors was running things crazy, right? Just like, do this, do that, do this. And generators would just go do it. So the projectors come and say, hey, I got this blueprint. And you could build this a lot easier by doing it this way. And then the reflector will come in and see what you built and look at it and say, it's a little too much to the left. It's a little too much. They're the inspector. Right. You know, the reflector is the inspector. And so there's all these different types that we have, but we've been all built to run like generators. And we're all not built like generators because only generators have an energy source that does not run out.
Wow. I thought, as soon as you said that, I thought of generations. So you're on to something that's good.
Generations of generators over and over. But yeah,
wow.
We've been yes.
Oh man, so we gotta figure out what we are. Projectors.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We could definitely do that. We can look it up and find out if you're a projector, a generator, a reflector, and you will. Once you figure out your type, it gets deeper. Everybody has an individual like crosshairs that a path you came here for. You have a different profile number. So I am a 6-2 projector, meaning 6 is the role model and 2 is the hermit. 6 means I'm supposed to be here to show people something and guide them, but 2 means I want to go home and be in my own space and not be around folks. And that is the conscious and the hidden or the unconscious parts of you. So there's a lot to learn.
Leo,
What was that?
I said that's because your north node in Leo.
Absolutely. I have a north node in Leo. Absolutely.
Okay.
But I love human design. I'm gonna tell you, it changed my life. It changed my life.
Now, can you tell people about the north node? Because that's kind of like where you're headed in your chart, right? Isn't that the direction in which you're going? And that means you're leaving the opposite of that?
Right. So me and Foxy, ours is actually opposite. My south node is in Leo and her north node is in Leo. Oh, wow. And then my north is in Aquarius and her south is in Aquarius. Oh. So we kind of help each other out so many ways.
Y'all just gonna pass each other on the intersection then?
Yeah, that's what's happening.
See, I told you knew that stuff. And I happen to be a Leo. Yeah, and I'm meeting up on the show. I happen to be a Leo, so well, I don't know what I'm crossing now.
Yeah, we don't know what Priest North Node is. I think Ka
Cross my
Zodiac.
fingers.
Yeah, Ka Zodiac did a
Nodes are
chart for him.
cool. The nodes are like more so towards like the Kabbalah, and it deals with the pathway of the moon.
Right.
So it shows like where you're going through your destiny. When you get into the numerology of things and get into your life path number, it kind of gives you more in detail,
Right.
the experience of, doing that node. Like I'm a life path 11 with my node. So it was really like self-mastery and coming back to the Asar energy, because that's what's associated with Aquarius, Asar and Sango.
Right.
So going back to that space. And then also realizing that the root chakra is actually in the cosmos. So, when you look at the Kabbalah, the tree of life has a star in the root, but the root is at the crown. So that shows how, like, when you're looking at the tree of life, it's actually given to us kind of upside down looking. But if you think about it, like your brain has the dendrites. What do dendrites look like? They look like roots. Your hair, it goes outward, like rooted.
Yeah,
so you're rooted more so in the cosmos than you are in your flesh, in your body self. This is how you can this is how you're supposed to bring down the laws of Ma'at, the commandments.
Right.
They're all the same laws. It's just whatever you want to call them, really. But you bring those down to the rest of your chakras. The same thing like with trees. Like if you hug one tree, you hug every tree on the planet. They're all interconnected at the root. But if you dig down deep enough, you'll realize the roots are going up. So everything's going back up to the cosmos, and that's the whole like mindset about it. It's just what's your simulation as you're going back up that way.
Very interesting. Huh.
Very interesting.
North and the South Node. If you want to know a lot more about it, there's a book called Astrology for the Soul. I always recommend it because it gives you very thick, like it doesn't matter what your North or South Node, you're going to get at least 20 to 30 pages in depth of what you should be doing, career-wise, all of that good stuff based on your North and your South Node. With my North Node in Leo, I'm surrounded by Leos. It's like I'm being taught because I've always been an Aquarius energy is all about friends and family and making sure everybody else is, good. And Leo is all about self and, showing up. The sun don't go down for nobody. You don't shy away. You don't do none of that shit. A cloud go past it, it's still there.
Right.
Going away. So that Leo energy coming from Aquarius, it's very difficult for me. Like I'm in my and I'm just now learning to step into my Leo energy. And that's that North Node. It usually happens towards the later part of your life. You start living in your North Node. Most of the time, you're still fighting through your South Node and wondering why shit ain't working. And it's because you're still trying to live in your South Node, which is what you've known lifetime after lifetime after. You've mastered it, right? That's your South Node. That's what you used to do. But this life is all about your North Node and what you should be doing. And so you'll keep trying to do what you used to do, and it shit just won't work out for you. And it's going to be because you're not, so you're going to have to try something different. And it's usually the opposite of whatever you've been doing.
Wow. Man, this is incredible. Sunshine. What should I expect? I'm a Leo. What should I expect for this Leo season that's coming up? August.
This August, we're in the year of 7, so this is a good year in this space, especially because July is a 7. But this is a good space, like moving towards like riches and stuff. Most of the outer planets are in retrograde right now, so it's not. We have our summer retrograde, so the sun is long. Pluto is opposite the moon. Where's Pluto at? Pluto is in Capricorn. We got what's happening? So y'all know what's going on with Pluto, right? Pluto is shifting, back and forth in between that cusp of Capricorn and Aquarius. Okay, so the last time this happened, oh, you didn't know that? Okay, so the last time this happened was 1776, y'all. And Pluto is the representation of the rise and fall of empires. This is like a little over 400 years. So if you keep subtracting 400 years, you go back to the 1300s. That's when, right before they started solidifying stuff in the 1400s. And then you go back before that, you got like, the solidification of the Moors. Go back before that, it's the rise of the Moors, et cetera, et cetera. It always shows that whenever Pluto's in this position, it always shows like that rise and fall of empires. So a lot of us have our Pluto in like Libra, Scorpio. So like we're here like right on time to view this stuff. So it's just a matter of how well you want to follow like those cosmic parts of self with this Pluto situation going on. Also, Mars is in Leo right now. So it's a lot of like motivation and circulation in that realm. Mars is, your solar plexus chakra is sitting in that space. So, a couple things can happen, but all to exercise your solar plexus. It depends on what stage you're at in your challenges of things with your chakras. But a lot of things go into your solar plexus from Leo energy, this time around with Mars up there.
Someone asked in a craft room, what's a node?
The node, astronomically speaking, is the pathway of the moon, and it's in a rotation. So that path that it takes, okay, so like your rising sign. What a rising sign is if you look at the east horizon sign from where you're at currently, that's where the sun is rising. And it changes every 2 hours. That's why they used to tell the time with zodiacs. It was especially in Chinese zodiac, every 2 hours is a new zodiac. So that's why you need to know what time you were born. So the moon is the same thing. So that is the, ecliptical, node for the sun, but then the moon has its own. And that's what the node is. The node is what energy was rising where the moon rises at the time you were born.
There you go. Hope that answered your questions. That was fire. Okay, back to Foxy, man. Y'all doing this is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn mine.
Like question. Oh, you want him to read yours?
Oh,
yeah. I'm very curious.
I'm working from my phone, y'all, so I can't look it up while I'm going. But if I can get somebody, I wish my girl Lisa was here. She could go in and look it up. We just need your birth date and stuff. But if you send it to me on Instagram, if you send me an IM, I'll get you all your information. I'll pull it up for you. I actually have someone come on to my podcast once a month and teach human design. And let me tell you something. To learn human design is very, very expensive. She does it for free because that's what our podcast is about, spirituality, opening people up to it, learning about themselves. So her name is Claudia, and she comes on once a month and she teaches human design. She breaks it down to the like minute. So you will learn like you send her the chart, I upload it, and she goes over your chart with you. Like your body graph, exactly what gates are open for you and which ones are closed. And when you connect with people, the thing you learn about from human design is that there's certain gates in you that you don't have activated. But like say Killah Priest has those gates activated, and you being near him, he influences you to do certain things because those gates are activated in him. And now they've activated the gates in you that were dormant, right? So that's the beautiful thing about relationships with people who have different human design types and different open gates is that they can influence you or help you to achieve certain things that you may not be able to do by yourself because that gate isn't activated.
Man, he activated my gates because I've got so much music I'm doing now. He's got me doing mixing and mastering. And it's like, man, like I was already busy. But then once he came around, I was already studying like, astrotheology and like, I had that whole, how there's an epiphany that you get throughout your life?
Yep.
I had mine in 2009. I think it's like your Jupiter return or something like that.
Oh, yeah, your Saturn return? How old?
I want to say like 28, 27.
Yep, your Saturn return.
Yeah, and I started seeing 1111 everywhere. It was getting so much 1111 that I freaked out. I'm like, this is too much. I'm seeing 1111 way too much. And then around that time, that's when I met Priest, and all the synchronicity came in, and I just became a whole different person.
And that's the beautiful thing is that you don't even know that it's happening, but once you learn about it, it's like it makes sense. And you'll start, if you look at his gates and his open way, you'll see like, damn, okay, that's why this works for me. He activates certain things in me. Like my producer, you know, when I'm around my producer, he moves around so much because he's a damn generator, right? And because he's like that, that's not my natural energy. I'm a projector, so we don't have a natural source of energy. But when we're around other people, we pull from them, right? And so I pull his energy. And so he'll be tired as shit. And then I'm like, I'm out. I'm about to go do this, and this. And he's like, why? And she, because I not only do I take it, but I project it back out like 10 times. So that's the beauty of knowing your type, is to know how to use the energy around you. Because like Sunshine, she's a manifester. Anytime we need to get into somewhere, I'd be like, yo, she gonna speak it. She speaks it and it happens, yo. Like, she knows I'm telling the truth. Anytime we need anything, I'd be like, all right, Sunshine, go ahead and say that.
Damn, with a name like Sunshine, she's bringing the whole sun.
Yeah, that's a beautiful name. It just makes
my
you
mama
smile.
gave me that name.
That's a good name, right?
My dad gave me Monet.
Wow, that's beautiful. Word, it's coming together.
What I do for y'all is I'll take your natal chart and I'll put it in your chakra centers and I align them with the Orisas and the Netarus and the spheres, the Sephirah spheres and the Kabbalah. I'll show you the interconnectedness of all of that so you can see all the facets of you. I also align it, you know, I do a Sunday service now on YouTube, so I'm aligning all of that with like biblical stories, historical stories, and all of that.
Yes.
I just did Aquarius Asar this past Sunday, and all the interconnectedness with that, with the 14 tribes, the 14 stars in Orion's belt, you know, the 14 phases, the 14 zodiacs that we actually have, but we only keep recognizing the 12, which keeps sticking in us. Same thing with the word sun. I was talking about that and I had a download. Sun is 135. While Ra is 19. 135 equals 9. That's coming back into the divine womb. So the sun, so that's the energy of the created. But if you do Ra is 9 and 1, which is 10, brings you back to 1. That's the circle of your Maya back to Asar.
Wow.
And let me just say this. What's so dope is we were trying to figure out the name of our podcast, right? Seeds of the Sun. And so mine is Pronoia Star Seed Podcast, but she's Sunshine Monet. And my name is Ra El, right? So my takeout is Ra El and she's sun. So Ra is the sun. And so together we were just like, this shit is just too synchronistic. Like we were
that was meant to.
Nine's in my birthday, and 9 is the divine womb. 9 is the sun. Like, bro, it's so much stuff.
Yo,
and we just did a video together, so we're gonna send it to you, Killah Priest, soon as we drop it. Sunshine did the video. I'm just in it with her because you know that's my sister. But we're gonna definitely send it over because Sunshine, she got a lot going on.
Oh yeah, I got words. I make positive affirmations.
She just dropped it like it's hot.
Wow. Man, this is a lot, man. I can't wait.
Man.
For real.
Decoding the Matrix.
Yeah, exactly. So what, Sunshine, what's the video about?
It's a music video I did with Enoch 7 Prophet. Shout out to my guy.
Hey.
It's a dope song. You know, most of my lyrics is rooted in giving homage to the Orisas, empowerment, uplifting, and you know, I always write in positive statements. I don't like to use the words no and don't and all that stuff like that. Right. So like I'm very intentional with my words. I make positive affirmation music for the most part. This one was like a really dope, like grungy sound type joint. I like it. I'm excited.
Send that through.
This one is dope.
I can't wait.
I gotta send it over.
We'll put that in the song promotion.
Yeah, exactly. You definitely gonna put that, send that through. Oh man, this is beautiful. This is definitely beautiful seeing these two. And what's the name of y'all podcast?
So we got a planetary forecast. Oh, you talking about the Seeds of Sun podcast?
Yeah, the Seeds of Suns. Yeah, like that.
Oh yeah, that joint every other Saturday on Do the Knowledge Radio. It's at different times on Saturdays. You can just catch us. Just subscribe to the channel. You'll see it pop up.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to Ty Phoenix. I see you.
Hey.
Yes, Ty Phoenix is in the building. You know this. Y'all know Ty Phoenix?
I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, man. Shadow washing, man. Shadow that.
They know Ty, they know Ka. I'm sure they've all done
Zodiac?
episodes together.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to knowledge for always connecting, folks. I love knowledge.
Yeah, shout out to
See,
knowledge.
that's the power of them Geminis.
Yeah.
The Geminis,
Yeah, I was about to say that.
they
It's that
networkers.
connection.
Geminis know somebody for anything. What you need. Get a hold of a Gemini, they know somebody.
Right.
What you need? You need this, you need that? I got you.
Oh, that's interesting.
Right.
Whatever you need, they'll hook it up.
Yeah.
I just want to quickly replug the podcast though. So Killah Priest, we gotta get you over there. You had we had you coming, but you know some things happened and you didn't get to come. So we gotta get you on Pronoia because the folks over there love you.
Oh,
and we actually talked to you on our podcast one time, Seeds of the Sun. You came on. That was really dope. My sister was tripping.
hey.
Oh yeah, I was on. Listen. I was on some painkillers. You know, I had a little surgery on my leg, and I wasn't here. I was not here.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Man.
What'd you say?
I said, so we want to read.
Oh, there you go. Well, we're gonna make it happen. We definitely gonna make it happen.
But
Right,
since she got a really dope
This is,
podcast, she got the Pronoia Starseed podcast that
Nice.
got different themes. I'm a big fan of the Sun Chase on Sundays, and then I do a planetary forecast. So what I do on a daily basis is I do an astronomical report where I give you guys a brief update of what's going on in the cosmos. Like today is Wednesday, the day of Eshu. We're dealing with the throat chakra today and those different elements. I do that every day, and then I do a planetary forecast from new moon to full moon or full moon to new moon. And that's all on my page too.
Wow. Man, this is
And hey, Ty Phoenix, she brought up the word. The name of my podcast is Pronoia. A lot of people didn't know what it meant.
Yeah.
The word Pronoia actually means that the universe is conspiring in your favor. And that is like the motto, that is the theme, that is what life has taught me. So Pronoia Starseed podcast. So a lot of people didn't know that it's an actual word, but it's an actual word. It's the opposite of paranoia, where you think everything is happening against you.
Yeah.
Pronoia.
That's interesting. Man.
What could the zodiac project about your future and your career and things that you want to do?
The zodiacs is like tarot cards. They give you possibilities.
Yeah.
I can give you possibilities of what can happen, but it's ultimately up to you how you use your energy. What the zodiacs essentially are is just your this is your energy, this is your force field, this is the simulation in the space. These are, if you go into your draconic chart, you can get into your Akashic records and the contracts you signed to be here, which gives you an idea of your pathway, your simulation here, like the board that you're on.
Right.
And the character that you are. Then when you get into your tropical, you get into your book bag of thoughts, how you think things are supposed to be, and the little things you think about yourself and you think about the world. Then when you get into the Vedic chart, you get into your actual vibration of things. Then when you get to your nakshatra chart, you get into behaviors and events. It's actually easier. And I'm not an expert on nakshatras. I do suggest you guys go to someone who specializes in those readings. I'm a student in that space still, but that's when you really get into behaviors. And they can predict some things, especially ailments that'll most likely affect you. If you so your body, your physical being is just a sensual, like radar, like a sensual computer or whatever. So say something is wrong in the inside. Like I give an example, like you in a space, you ain't got no business being in that space, and your mind, you just got this feeling, your stomach start hurting, right? Your heart start racing. Those are like the sensual, the physical responses to some inward work. But that can be something even bigger, like, something going on upset, then your diet is off. Now you got, these different illnesses and ailments. Like it's all a simulation. It's something as small as that, something as big as familial or workplace conflicts and stuff like that. All of that is a reflection of what's going on inside of you.
Wow.
So the zodiacs just give you like what's going to happen, but it's up to you what actually happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That just answers the last. Oh, what up, my man? Just came through. That just answered my my other question. I was gonna say, is there any possibility that a prediction could go wrong in Zodiac?
Absolutely.
What
Well, it's because you have free will. Everything is about free will, right? You can. It's not a prediction, really. I don't even think I see it as just like a playing out of where the planets are going to be, how things are being influenced. Like the planets influence you. Somebody can influence you, but you can choose to go another way. you know, so it's depending on if you're going to allow that influence to actually, you know, take place, and then it'll play out. I wanted to also say on Pronoia, we do Tarot Tuesdays, and my sister's been there a couple times, but we don't just read tarot. We have spiritual readers, right? We have people who read energy. And so if you ever wanted to get a reading, you know, make sure you come over there, because we have people who read your pictures. I have people who can read, and I don't let anybody on my platform. These are people I trust, and I feel their energy. They feel my energy.
That's real.
Most of the time they've come they were like watching, and they were like, yo, I want to do this. And I'm telling you, I've had people come on there and be crying because we actually are a lot connected. We just don't know how connected we are. And if we open ourselves up to it, we can really feel each other's energy. It's not magic. It's really just us tapping into what we, you know, who we truly are.
But it feels like magic.
It does.
Do you believe in that?
It does. It's amazing how
amazing.
And when you look at it, how signs mean so much, like the time and the place. And it's actually because when you meet somebody else and they're born at a different time, or the same time, it's just how it all affects and we don't look at it like that. You know, and now we're becoming more aware because of social media came us more aware. And we have speakers as yourself, Ty Phoenix, Kai Zodiac, AD.
It's the age of Aquarius. We all getting a lot more knowledge right now. We got the waters being poured on us with knowledge. So
when is it going to be the next age? What's the next age?
Oh, we ain't going to see that in another 2,500 years.
So we're coming out of Pisces, Aquarius, so we'll go backwards to Capricorn.
Yeah.
We're going to go back to Capricorn.
But we ain't going to see that.
What should the world expect in Capricorn? And what?
Well, you're talking to the grandchildren of the grandchildren who aren't even born yet.
Oh, you said it's way off.
25.
I'm way in the future.
Oh yeah,
pull a little back.
That's a whole age. You have to understand that's an age.
Let me pull back then.
When you think about the energy of Capricorn, it's the building, it's remolding. You know, you think about the energy of Babylon and, you know, the spheres that's connected to all of that. It's all about, you know, creating those boundaries, laws. You know, now we have the universal laws and the nature laws and stuff like that. That's Capricorn energy. So you'll see, like, you know, as we go through these stages of knowing, and Uranus is going to enter Gemini energy in 2024 is going to be a wild year for planetary shifts. Between Pluto settling in Aquarius and Uranus going into, you know, Gemini energy. And you see what happened when Uranus went to Taurus. When Uranus went to Taurus, that's when the whole shutdown happened. And we went from one cryptocurrency to like thousands. And now we have FedNow popping off in a few days, like all these different things from this planet entering Taurian energy. So when it enters that communication space, like, you know, the things that we know and things that we're learning is going to have like such a big revolutionary shift between being in the age of Aquarius and then Pluto entering Aquarius. Right. Yeah, that's a vibe.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Talk to us about the retrograde in Neptune and Pisces right now.
Neptune,
it's like
Neptune
right up my
alley.
What's your sign,
Neptune
Brian?
and Saturn both in retrograde.
I'll bring you up. Yeah. You ready? Come. Yeah. Come on up.
We got an Aquarius coming onto the panel.
You know, the Aquarius in the building.
So you know he likes all that deep talk.
Yeah.
That's right.
This is Brian. Exactly.
How's it going?
Peace.
Hello.
This is Brian.
Yeah,
Brian Ford.
Brian Ford.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I parachuted in about this time.
Hey.
Alexis landed.
Huh? You got it right this time?
Yep.
You're on the right pyramid?
Yeah, I'm in the right pyramid. Yeah, well, right now we're kind of floating in space.
No, we got a space right now.
Exactly.
Are we?
You're going to be the knowledge station. All of our Aquarians are going to be the knowledge station. The sun is going to be the experience. The moon is going to be the downloaders. Mercury is going to be the speakers. You know, the heart chakra Aquarians is vibrating. The solar plexus Aquarians is going to be the enforcers of the new knowledge. And then the root chakra people is going to be our people that get into the politics and the boundary restriction or the authoritarian positions with the knowledge.
Wow. How important and why is it so important for the moon sign? No, our moon sign.
Moon sign lets you know where and how you getting your downloads, your safe and nurturing space. You know, so what self-care looks like on you, with that voice that be crying in your head when you're ignoring the self-care. Then that's the moon space.
Yeah.
It's your emotions, right?
Yeah, it's your emotions at your most comfortable self.
I will describe your big three as a house, right? And outside of your house is your rising sign. And when you first pull up, that's what you see first is the rising. You know, this is how everybody sees you. And then when you go into the house, that's the living room, right? That's the main space where everybody chill and everything. That's your personality. That's your sun sign. That's right. But then if you only let certain people into the moon sign, and that's your up there in the bedroom, right? Your bedroom is where your moon sign is. That's where you're most intimate. And so that's how I look at it. Like your rising is the house. When you pull up, you're like, yo, this mansion is banging. Then you get inside and then you be like, oh, you're a Gemini sign. This shit is messed up. No, I'm joking.
That's a tornado in the living room.
Don't be saying that.
See, now I'm going to be telling people, yo, my living room is underwater and my bedroom's on fire.
There you go. See,
I got hated on the other night for being an Aquarius. We were out with you guys, and this woman I just met, I didn't even talk to her. She said, "What's your sign?" I said Aquarius, and she was like, "I can't talk to you."
See, she's projecting because an Aquarius broke her heart. Because it's really easy for Aquarius not to give a shit.
Yeah,
you know it's real easy to be like, I don't care. Like they can put their emotions off to the side and be like, I don't really want to have that emotion. They're so logical. You know what I'm saying? Which can be an advantage for you, especially when you're doing like work and business.
Well,
what is that? Yeah. I mean, it's a difference between finding the soulmate, somebody just doesn't care. Like, you're Aquarius, get out of here.
Yeah, well, it's just like that sort of snap judgment. I was just like, well, first of all, I've been married for 16 years, so
here you go.
It's not hit, you know.
What sign is your wife?
I don't know.
Is she a Virgo?
She's Chinese. I know she's a rabbit in the Chinese.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Whatever that means. But maybe it crosses over. Actually, yeah. So I don't know. If she hears this, she'll probably be
Chinese is a little different.
Yeah.
She's born October. I gotta remember this.
Sounds like
October 10th.
She's an air rabbit. She's gonna be a Libra
October
rabbit.
10th, she a Libra. Wow.
Yeah.
Now, what's the moon?
I don't even know. I should. I know. Yeah. Because I've been in the Chinese zodiac world for a long time, so I've lost my That's why I was confused the other night when she's like, "Hey, nice to meet you. What's your sign?" I was like, Aquarius. She's like, "I can't tell."
You're gonna get them all confused. You're gonna tell them you got a rabbit in the 4th house.
Yeah. I'm a wood tiger. I didn't realize I was a wood tiger. That's what I am.
A wood tiger.
Wood tiger.
That's interesting.
Anyway, whatever.
Yeah, I get just from my sign all the time, so I don't really care. I'm a Gemini.
Well, we learning right now.
Everybody hates us. I don't know.
Well, Priest's moon is Aquarius.
Yeah, my moon's Aquarius.
So if you notice, his lyrics are deep and futuristic, and he's talking about Egyptology and all this ancient stuff. It's such Aquarius energy when you hear Priest lyrics. Incredible.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. Damn, I'm an Aquarius. Venus. My Venus is an Aquarius. So attachment, detachment, and love. Yeah, buddy.
Me too.
I love you. Or I don't fucks with you. Yeah. Either you're my friend for life, because more than likely you gotta be my friend for a long time. Right. Like before I even be like, no, I'm gonna give you a chance. Because more than likely I just don't give a damn. So I do get that.
Right.
So that's how I'm feeling, because my Venus is in Aquarius, and I'm just like, you know, long-term relationships I'm just not that into, but I love the honeymoon phase.
Every sign's compatible in the honeymoon phase.
Yeah, my moon is Leo.
So the honeymoon phase wears off is when then the signs come in.
That's why 6 months is always like the time the relationships.
Yeah,
6 months. Yeah. Was that the seasons? The season change?
Maybe, I don't know. It's just a very common length of relationship.
Right. Why is that 6 months, 6 days?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you that. It's just interesting.
Man was created in the 6 days.
I think that's like when the honeymoon phase would kind of just die out. Yeah. You know? Got to go back to Disneyland, spark it up again.
I just looked at
Why is that sunshine or Foxxi Roxxi? 6 months.
Give or take a couple months.
Yeah. Well, you could roll the dice on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know no more, because I'm be honest with you, when it comes to romance, people be thinking, so I have a very heavy Venus energy. So you may feel that sometimes because I'm ruled by Venus. My Libra, I have a Libra moon, a Taurus rising, and Pisces is exalted in Venus. So Venus rules my chart. And people always ask me questions about love. And what's crazy is I'm not so lucky. So I don't know why.
Hey.
That could mean you're actually lucky, though.
Maybe something.
You're lucky
Like
for
the
not
tarot.
being lucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was very complicated.
Oh,
It's a complicated
that could be
subject.
true.
You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of good things about that.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, how do you know what your chart is ruled by?
Your
Good
rising
question.
sign. Whatever
Your chart ruling
zodiac
is based on your rising
associated.
sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And what does it mean to
Sorry,
rule? What does it
Huh?
mean? What does it mean by ruling sign?
Like that's the planet that rules your chart. Okay, so coming back to like telling the time, right? So initially with the Chinese zodiac, it starts with the rat. The rat rises at 11 p.m. and it's up between
That down.
11 to midnight and then midnight to 1.
Right.
So that's the zodiac that's in between, the womb to the tomb. That's the womb to the tomb zodiac right there. So you rise up. And then every 2 hours is each one after that. So, that's how it is on a yearly scale, on an hourly, yearly scale. And it's the same thing in the Western zodiac. So, like, whatever is rising in that space, that's the planet that is leading all the other placements that are going to rise up right after that. You know what I'm saying? So my Leo is my first house. So where the sun was at, Leo was at when I was born. And then after that, my second house is now ruled by Virgo. That the sun so I'm ruled by the sun. So the sun takes the lead. The sun is the leader of the parade, if you will. And now we got my Venus being ruled by Virgo, and then my third house being ruled by so on and so forth. So that's why it's your ruling planet. I hope I explained that right.
Yeah, your rising sign basically it rules your chart. It tells you where every other planet is going to fall within your chart. So
in the houses though, only in the houses, not the
only
other
in the
stuff.
houses. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay, in the yard.
with like me, I'm a Taurus rising, so I like to eat. I like food. I like things like that. We like comfort and stuff like that. Yeah, Taurus is like, if you think about it, like the bull, they don't like to rush. Don't force me to do nothing, or I'm not gonna get
Hurry
up.
up and eat.
When I charge
You got a point there.
Yeah.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, I'm incompatible.
Learn a lot.
I'm incompatible with my significant other with like the food speed. That must be a sign thing because I eat like really really fast.
Me too. I eat fast.
I like and like she like eats every little grain of rice, like nibbles on it. You know what I mean? And it just takes forever. So maybe there's something there.
You got to use chopsticks for the rice to slow down.
Yeah, to slow
That's
down.
what I had to do.
Right. I just use my hands for everything. I don't care.
Yeah, I
Just
used to do
grabbing
that.
it, eat it.
Yo,
It's like sushi.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sushi.
but this Neptune retrograde, I'm feeling it. How come when Neptune went retrograde, I felt more Pisces?
Because you're repeating degrees. So you're going back over what you just went over. So you probably like feel it even more so now. On top of the fact that it's now locking in with Saturn retrograde in Pisces too, and that's in the 7th house.
Okay. Yeah, because I got way more productive with music and everything.
Neptune rules us. So what's funny is that us like Neptune and Jupiter, I believe, if I'm not incorrect, but I know that like what you said is right. I got more creative. What is crazy is that other people got into themselves, right? Because Pisces, we used to going down in the deep. We used to get we can get caught up in escapism. But this retrograde, it made me want to be more productive. I'm doing the opposite of that. I want to get out here and do the hell. I'm sitting here coming up with all kinds of master plans and shit. So I see the retrograde positively as a Pisces, where other people might be down in the muck and all in their emotions and stuff because they're not used to that type of energy.
Yeah, I went live on YouTube and everything.
So that's good.
Yeah, man, I was just feeling. I'm like, I got to do something creative. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to launch a video next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Playing the keys. It's just like an urge. It's like a release. Like I gotta like just do it.
That's the Pisces.
But I wasn't feeling like that 2 weeks ago. It's just very noticeable. I intuitively notice how I feel different every single day. Like I feel, you know what I'm saying? Like subtleties.
Do we do that? Do we go through like different like each month, like your sign, depending on your sign?
So that all these transits affect us all differently, and that's what I'm still trying to learn right now. Is when the moon is in one sign, it'll affect some people differently compared to some other people. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to figure out now because I already know my profile. I can see what I was born with, but seeing how the planet transits affect my chart is what's very interesting. Because you notice that around Mercury retrograde, I get a lot more things done.
Yeah, you get things done. It's like the opposite.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Works opposite. Is that somewhere in the charts, Sunshine or Foxy?
Yeah, I go over it in the planetary forecast, actually. The best, I mean, you can make it complex by talking about the specific house and planet, but you can simplify it with elements. So, like, you know, my moon is I got so much stuff in Virgo. My chart is Virgo and Capricorn.
Everything's Virgo.
My moon is in Virgo. My sun, moon, Mercury, and Venus are all in Virgo.
Right.
So
you a perfectionist.
Yes, I'm terrible. It's terrible over here.
I can't wait to hear your music. I know it's gonna be good.
I bet that's the cleanest house that she has back there.
I try so hard. I can't stand a mess. It really bothers me.
It looks beautiful.
You better have clean shoes around a Virgo.
A lot of light, yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna say you have a very nice
and fingernails. Venus and Virgo is not a happy space because every little thing bothers me after a while. The way you brush your teeth, the way you breathe, the way you blink, it irritates me. You gotta get out of my face. But like, all right, an example is like my moon is in a mutable earth sign, right? And right now the moon is in an air. So like I kind of just go as the wind blows me, you know, I'm out here. But I still have that earth energy to me. So I can choose to be kind of like, you know, in my own space. But being, you know, that Aquarius energy being about innovation and being revolutionary and stuff like that, you know, and that's where my throat chakra is in the moon too. So I'm aligning those two things. And that's how you can specify your experience in that moon space.
Right. Good.
She's handling something right now.
Oh, okay.
And so like other examples I give is like, okay, say if you have a fire moon and it's an earth, you know, Aquarian moon right now, that could be like igniting your fire, making your fire big. The way air does moves the fire. If it's water, if you're a water sign and the air is coming to your water, this could either cool off your waters or it could build a hurricane. It's up to you and how you choose to be affected by the Aquarian energy. You know, earth symbol, we're stubborn. We stubborn to share. Earth don't be letting nobody touch them, especially not no damn air. And then, and then you have other air energies that might be feeling super intuitive or more like, oh my God, I just want to be everywhere. I need an adventure. I need to, I'm detached. So like, you know, you could break it down and simplify it to the elements, or you can complex it up to the actual planets and zodiac energies, which is cool that you guys were putting your Chinese and your Western zodiacs together, because that's how you get the 144 zodiacs.
I didn't know they were compatible like that. That's cool that they overlap. That's, okay.
Like I'm a Virgo horse.
Interesting.
So that really pinpoints the hour down on the
Leo
clock.
dog.
Yeah. Tiger Aquarius.
Yeah.
It matters.
Leo dog with an Aquarius. Yeah, you a Tiger Aquarius? Yeah. I got the Aquarius in my.
So you're a dog and a cat.
Yeah.
Man.
Cool.
But it's also like compatibility with that is if like the animals actually get along.
Feline.
Yeah, like a dog and a tiger get along.
Dog and a tiger.
Yeah.
You know, but like a rabbit and a tiger don't supposedly.
Yeah.
They don't?
Well, just because the tiger will eat the rabbit.
Chinese yet. Okay.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
It could be a big ass rabbit.
Yeah,
Could
a
be
giant
a-
rabbit.
I saw
Could be a
big
small
rabbit.
ass
I saw a
tiger.
big rabbit the other day.
Yeah.
Little jack rabbits.
I saw
almost
one
like
too.
A kangaroo.
I saw a coyote the other day running around.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
so that's some-
You guys mentioned Vedic astrology, and it's interesting because Priest has an album coming out in the summer called Vedic Vape Room.
Yes. And she channeled that. She channeled that energy.
Yeah.
I can't wait till she's a Virgo, so I know she got some dope music. I already know that. And
Yeah,
Pisces,
man, I'm
too.
telling you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, the Virgos do
And
music
Pisces.
really well. You look at
Yeah,
Beyonce, Michael
yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah. Nas. Who else?
Ludacris.
Ludacris.
Yeah, Luda. Luda.
I make sure it's right. I make sure it's right.
And you hear how Luda is very clear in his words. He makes sure that you hear every single word he says, you know?
Stand up.
Exactly.
You know
Very, he
how to like
enunciates.
everything.
He doesn't do any mumble rap.
Right.
It's very clean and
Yeah,
clear.
that is.
version.
Then you know Mike.
I'm gonna send it out. I'm gonna make sure you get it, Killah Priest. I'm gonna make sure you
Okay.
get it, Sunshine. I'm gonna make
Yeah.
sure he gets this
Capadonna.
album because we're gonna premiere it live on Tuesday on my show. But I'm gonna make sure you get it.
I can't wait. I can't wait. All right. I know it's
dope.
gonna be beautiful, man. I know it's gonna be beautiful. And you sing as well, right? Sing, rap. Well,
Nah, back in the day, I used to do a lot of things, but right now, my thing is just to push everybody else. I feel like I am the black of the universe, and everybody else is the stars, and I just like to push the stars out. Like I root for everybody. That's what I'm here to do. That's my job.
It's beautiful, man. Things are happening today.
That sounded nice.
Yeah, it sounds nice. Yeah.
We got the moon in Aquarius right now.
The moon is in Aquarius right now. So what that mean?
It means that we chilling. Like we're not very emotional.
The moon is in Aquarius is just chill.
I
really want to know.
It's a good time to talk about astrology and deep topics.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good time to talk about cryptocurrencies and astrology. Everything that we're talking about is synchronistic for this moon in Aquarious.
Exactly.
And then we're in the wanting moon phase, so it's just learning how to detach from people, places, things like physical things that don't serve you right now. Because wanting is all about shedding and letting go.
I feel that.
Absolutely.
It's the shedding and letting go.
Well, what can you tell us for the next couple of months besides Neptune retrograde, and besides Saturn retrograde? What else do we have to look out for? What advice can the audience hear?
Venus goes in retrograde on the 24th.
Ooh.
Oh
You're gonna have a 6th planet retrograde. Chiron is an asteroid. Chiron deals with transmuting your superpower, transmuting your traumas into a superpower. And right now, Chiron is in Aries, giving you new beginnings in your traumas, and that is also about to go in retrograde.
Okay, so with Venus being the planet of love going retrograde, does that mean a lot of breakups going to be happening?
If that's what needs to happen, yeah, you're gonna be repeating degrees in that Venusian space. I believe Venus will be in Cancer, at least on the Vita chart with that. So going inward, it's gonna be about creating safe spaces. It's gonna be about safe self-love, tapping into that nurturing, nourishment spirit. You're gonna have some real conversations with yourself about different people, places, things, relationships that you're in. Are they a safe space for you? Are they nurturing you? And if not, why are you still in those spaces? Are you being nurturing to yourself first and foremost? Because, people don't want to take accountability, but like if you respected yourself more, it's a lot of different relationships you wouldn't be putting up with, and these are different kind of conversations you're going to have with yourself, because Venus not only rules over Taurian energy of the physical sensual world, but it also rules over the Libra scales. And having that fairness, and it's not just love, it's also business. Libra scales also deal with contracts, treaties, bonds, government papers, and stuff like that. So it's not just going to be about relationships, it's going to be about partnerships, it's going to be about business partnerships, it's going to be about some of these governmental treaties coming out, especially with Pluto in retrograde as well. A lot of different things, conspiracy theory things is coming to the forefront. A lot of this energy deals with uncovering secrets and rebalancing certain things. Like we're really in that cusp of Aquarius, like for real, this is what it looks like.
Yo, politically, it's going to be a whole storm next year. Yes. And we got the elections next year.
Yes.
It's about to go down. It's going to be
wild. You have big planetary shifts next year.
And because you were talking about revolutionary planetary aspects that were similar to 1776. And, I follow some of the political stuff, and some are saying this might be our last president because of the way they're trying to reshape everything. And it's like, what? Like, they're really trying to make that type of big moves? I mean, you don't know. These are predictions. You never know.
You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of stuff's going to go down over the next year. What should you not do, though, over the next month or two?
Ooh, good question.
What should you not do? Is there anything you should avoid? Because I got to know.
As an Aquarius,
I got to know.
Does it apply to all of us?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean,
it applies to whoever wants it to apply to you. That's the thing with being tapped into your planets. When you learn about the planets, you learn about the Orisas and the Sephiroths and the spheres on the tree of life. You learn about all that stuff and the interconnectedness of all of that. It's supposed to empower you and make you realize that these people have a system. They work together. They hold each other's hands and help each other make stuff happen for their paradigm. So when are you going to do the same thing for your paradigm? Can't nobody control your paradigm unless you allow them. We think about the stories of, historic stories, whether they actually happened or not. those people were really tapping into their Oya and Ogun to the point where like that fearlessness and that bravery was there. That root chakra was on point because the root chakra was rooted in Maya and the commandments and the power of one for all. So there was no room for fear. I did what I had to do for my village or my tribe or my colony or whatever, what have you. This is what it is. So coming back into that spirit for your people is what's really necessary. Coming back into that spirit for yourself is what's really necessary. You know, I say in a lot of my music, you know, bring back the villages because we need that, you know, the village mentality and coming back together because this entity, they're empowered because we let them be empowered. You know, we're literally like the blood cells circulating their energy, you know? And once we realize how powerful we are, then you have the power to take your power back, but that's solely up to you to do that, you know? If you want to move in fear, you're never going to do that.
Beautiful.
Well, I wanted to just chime in really quickly and just say, not just this, so not just these next couple of months, but just even going back to COVID or, you know, when things went crazy 2020, people don't realize that there's an energy that came. And I always have, you know, I've been, like I said, I get downloads and the spirit has always guided me to speak of it. And it is a divine feminine energy that has entered our plane. And so the chaos that you see and the destruction that you see, we call it the Kali Ma. Some people call it Kali Ma. It's a different type of energy, but things have to be destroyed to be rebuilt. And it has to be destroyed from the foundation. Right? You know, everything has to be put back in the correct place in order for things to function properly. So you're going to see, you know, the extremes right now. You're going to see extremes. You're going to see craziness. But my download, and this is for everybody watching or everybody who may be worried or scared, the download that I received was to put on your glasses and watch the house burn. And that is all, because it has to happen. It's not going to stop. So all the destruction, all of the chaos, all of this that you're seeing right now is a part of the bigger plan of things that are supposed to happen.
Order out of chaos.
Well, was there stuff that went down when you look back when COVID happened? Where were the stars and everything at when the whole COVID thing hit? Was there a correlation between the COVID hit and that? You know,
Uranus entered Taurus at that time. And that was a big planetary shift because Taurus deals with sensual energy, sensuality, business, pentacles. We had all the cryptocurrency, the loans, the unemployment, the grants, all the way people satisfied their five senses changed drastically. We took our physical beings into the virtual realm. Majority of our knowledge, content, spiritual self is in these black mirrors right now. That was a complete progressive change in that space. Also with Pluto sitting in the degrees that it hasn't been sitting in since 1776, you are witnessing the transformations into an Aquarian age. You are witnessing exactly what the goddess Foxxi just said, the Kali Ma, the destruction. Oya is the goddess of destruction. That's the goddess of transformation. The moment that Oya entered Aquarius, it started thundering and lightning by my house. It started raining. That's around the same time that things started heading into those crypto owners. They control currency, the word currency. Think about it. Then the stuff started happening with Fed now. Then all the stuff, the guy that got hit that on the CashApp, that was 2 days after the anniversary of the Titanic. Then weeks later, you got a submarine sinking down there in Olukun when Neptune goes in retrograde. Neptune is Olukun. So now you're retelling the story of the currency that happened with the Titanic. All of this destruction is happening. Oya also rules over uncovering secrets and letting the pendulum swing. All of this stuff is happening as we re-enter like that space of Aquarius. You literally, since that whole going inward energy, we experienced the beginning of the end. And everybody kept saying that, New World Order, New World Order, New World Order. Yeah, that's Oya going into Capricorn and creating destruction in those boundaries, orders, contracts, treaties, the conspiracy theories, and all the bonds that were created in secrecy. All that stuff is dealing with transformation and uncovering. Now that is being destroyed, what are you going to do? That's the question. Are you going to be like Samuel L. Jackson when he was hugging on Leonardo DiCaprio, like, oh, master, we going to rebuild it together? Is that going to be you? Or if you want to take your power and rebuild something, with your village, I mean, is there a wrong way? Personally speaking, no, because you could very much benefit helping these people and get your money and live your best life. But you could also very well live your best life with being a part of the opposition to this, corporation, government, whatever this is, and say, hey, we're going to rebuild our own. While y'all over there falling apart, enjoy that. We're going to go over here and mind our business. Y'all fall apart by yourselves. Because to think that these people really control the world because they made the world so small in your phones is wild. I was walking past a big ass anthill, and I was in my head, it was like, these are humans. And these like ants, these humans think they're the only ones on this planet, and there's nobody bigger than them. And that's how I think. And that's like, it's crazy. Like, these people don't control everything, y'all. Y'all let these people control y'all.
It's voluntary. Everything we do is voluntary. That's why they show it to you beforehand. That's why it's given to you. So you can say yes or no. Because guess what? My hands are clean. That's what people don't realize about karma and all that stuff. It's karma has to deal with your guilt, right? In my eye is weighing the feather and the heart. So your heart has to deal with how you feel about you. If you don't feel no guilt, because I showed you, I'll be like, look, we about to give you to some shit. We don't know if it's gonna work or not, whatever, but you can choose to take it or not. It's up to you. That's your choice. I'm not guilty. My hands are clean because you made a choice. And that's the thing, is that we want to give away our power, and then we don't want to be responsible for the consequences of giving your power away to somebody who don't give no two dams about you. Like, we got to be very careful. And this energy that's coming in, this is the one thing I want people to understand. This energy will not stop. It doesn't care if you respect it or not. Honestly, if you not know about Kali Ma, learn about Kali Ma energy. It does not care. Okay, it will take your head off. If you're not here, or you're not vibrating on the same level as this energy and respecting it, you have seen people fall. I will not name names, but you have seen the fall of those who do not respect that energy. And it will be more and more of that in the future, because that energy, they always talk about the mother being nurturing and caring. The mother is that. But the mother, the feminine energy, created all energy. So in order for all energy to be created, for you to create masculine, you have to have that within you. So understand that things that can be torn down, the mother can do that too. She can build and she can destroy. And that's right now what we're seeing in front of us. That Kali Ma energy is not to be played with. So I be trying to tell people, she don't give a shit about if
That's why we used to be nomadic. That's why we used to be nomadic. We'd be like, oh, y'all coming. We gotta go. It's oil season.
Man.
But everybody wants to stay at the job. And then when their house is falling apart.
Yeah.
So I feel bad for you, bro.
I let it off for you on that one.
Definitely Googling that.
Despite all the planetary energies, you still have free will.
Ashe.
Absolutely. You have free will, but you also have people don't realize that, like, even though you have free will, you have to deal with the consequences of whatever you choose to do. So you have free will, but there's also consequences to whatever choices you make. I'd rather go with the flow of the energy of the earth, because I believe that flow knows better than I do. So you could choose to go against it, but I'm telling you, it probably ain't where you want to be. I don't want to be where the crowds are going. I want to be where the universe is going.
Well, you always get that hunch, like, and I always make the best decisions. You're not really thinking about it. You just get the intuition from it. You get the vibe, you get a feeling, as opposed to you thinking with your head. You're thinking with your heart and your soul. Because like I think back, decisions I've made. You just kind of have a sixth sense. If you're in tune to it, it can answer a lot of questions, help guide you. So, it's really just being able to keep your mind calm enough to hear that and be in tune with it. So whatever you call it, I guess you call it the universe. That's what it is. The universe speaking to you. If you're willing to listen to it,
That's right.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, absolutely.
Speaking to everybody, there's people that are
let off the shot for you. Clear out the way. Yeah. It's going down.
Yeah.
Sunshine. Oh man. Sunshine and Foxy. Y'all letting it off today, man. I'm enlightened. Y'all got me sitting up here. I'm looking on my phone like Vedic, the Vedic horoscope. See, I'm just saying. I'm like Vedic. Oh man, this is heavy. Something new, and I love it. It's been when you have somebody who knows it, you appreciate it more. Appreciate it. Don't try to run out there and do it yourself. How are you a tarantula? My son's a tarantula now. No, you find out some stuff that you don't, you got to go up the narrow path, right?
We'll say it's so many teachers and healers right now that have been activated during this time because this time is necessary. So please, if you don't have a spiritual teacher or a healer that you trust, find you somebody. I'm not saying anybody, don't just trust me. Find out if your spirit recognizes my spirit. Just like he said, go with your gut instincts. If you feel like what I say resonate with you, come on over. I ain't trying to sell you. I'm trying to help you out. But again, like there's a lot of
that resonates.
Well, the feminine energy, though, you need the feminine perspective. You need the feminine energy because, like, that's that's all about intuition. Because us men, we get a little bit clouded out with some things. You know what I mean?
Man, we got all that testosterone in our way. We can't be as intuitive as we should be.
Let's go.
So you need
I need to meditate and drink a gallon of tea just to get close enough.
Exactly.
Be careful who y'all go to, though, because some of these people will take your information and start using it.
I don't get worried. I'm sorry. Right.
No, you're right, though. Well, I was saying you gotta be careful who you go to because some of these people will take your information and play with it. Like same thing for those of you guys working on your sovereignty, handing y'all birth certificates to everybody. Don't do that. People's putting liens on y'all birth certificates and you over here trusting them, thinking they're doing your paperwork right. That's the same thing with the birth chart. You gotta be very careful with y'all energy and y'all boundaries and stuff. Like me personally, I do spiritual DNA decoding and energy awareness with the chakras and the netheroots and stuff. I allow you to interview. I do a 33-minute consultation. You ask me whatever you want. Because that's what you're supposed to be able to do. You're supposed to be able to interview your healers to see, like, do you qualify to do what I need you to do? Like, you interview me and I interview you because you might not be the type of energy I want to enter to help. That takes a lot out of me too. So I do a whole consultation thing before we even get into what we're going to get into so we can see if we even, in alignment with one another. And if you come across a healer not willing to do that, don't give them your information. Don't do it.
Absolutely. Yeah, you gotta be careful with your energy for real. And with your birth chart. Learn your birth chart. They learn a lot about you. So be careful with your birth chart and your birth information. I told you guys I will pull your human design if you like, but I don't share all of my information with everybody because they can manipulate you.
Plus everything's online too. You can Google somebody, a lot of information about them. You know what I mean?
I'm sneaky.
Just find out
about
it.
That's exactly what you talk about. That's one of those.
I get sneaky.
Is somebody 14 years old? You get up your whole sign.
Right. No, but I get sneaky with it though. My Pisces nature. I'll meet a girl and I'll be like, "What are you like? 19?" Like no matter what they look like. What are you like? 19? No, I'm 24. Oh, cool. When you turn 25? Oh, September 13th. Boom, got you. Then I change the subject real quick and be like, so how about those Dodgers? Back in my head, like, oh, I'm dealing with a Virgo. I better wash my shoes. You know what I'm saying?
See?
And that's just the sun sign. I know what I mean?
Sign of the times, bro.
I gotta know what I'm dealing with over here.
Oh, man. We got
yeah, y'all could be sweet. We can be sweet, but we surely can manipulate a little bit. We could find the leeways to figure out stuff. And we definitely like to learn people. So if you're a Pisces,
for me, it's more about protecting myself because I've had so many experiences and my North Node's in Virgo.
Interesting.
So now I'm like becoming way more perfectionist on who I let into my world. You know what I mean? Like I'm very cautious. I've had my fun, but now I'm like being very careful. So now I'm getting signs just so that I don't play myself. Does that make sense?
That's what it's for.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I already dodged a lot of bullets. So I'm not going to say any stories right now, but I'm just thankful.
If you're going to say that, you got to tell us something.
No, it's all good. But like, y'all get the picture. I'm
continued.
I'm
Pisces
thankful.
on Pisces.
I'm thankful for what I've learned so that I could dodge all of these bullets.
That's good. What's Scorpios, no Geminis, none of that. You just you dodging. No, I'm joking, y'all.
You got like the Matrix. You got to be dodging
for real.
Oh, wait, the Matrix.
Oh man, I've dodged some
bullets. How did you move like
that? Right.
Be careful.
You move just like them.
Astrology.
Yeah, exactly.
You save a lot of time and save money.
That makes me think then.
Yes.
Makes me think about the Pisces then. That's a very interesting thing.
Well, it's different. Female Pisces is different than male Pisces. I'm just speaking on the fact that I'm older and I made a bunch of mistakes that I dodged bullets in. So now when I get a girl's sign, it's to protect myself, to make sure that, is this really what I want? Whereas back in the day, I'm like, oh, she's pretty. I want to try to take her to the movies. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting.
Now I realize, man, I shouldn't have taken her to the movies. You know what I mean?
That makes me think of somebody. That's very interesting.
Yeah. The last thing I want to do is mislead anybody. Because after you make a few mistakes, you're like, I don't want to mislead anybody. I want to be honest. My Venus is in Aquarius, so I love honesty. So I'm all about just being straight up, being honest, no misunderstandings up front, so that there's less
Right.
possibility for drama. Because as a Pisces and my Libra rising, I want peace and I want no drama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, somebody said, AD, you're a flat earther. You're not allowed to follow astrology.
Oh, you'd be surprised, man. We won't get into it now, but it actually,
the map follows that in a certain kind of way. I got a video that kind of shows that in the beginning of my planetary forecast video. I showed how the flat Earth and the heliocentric model and the dome concept are all one and the same.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
you can still follow that route.
yeah.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you.
all right.
She said it
damn,
for
we
me.
got some experts on here.
She said it for me.
Man.
Yo, man, that was what they. I was thinking something.
Man, these are experts. These are great. Y'all got
Yeah, great.
Y'all got to come back for
Yeah,
real.
we definitely gotta have
yeah.
y'all back for a part 2, man. This has been very great. With that, we're gonna probably land a plane on this one. Could you give us some more information about? Make sure we have the information up there.
Yeah,
We're about to-
Knowledge Born sent it to me.
Okay, okay. Now it's born. You can come up too because we're about to start the music. Oh man, I'm looking for a Vedic. I'm looking for Vedic astrology because it sound dope. It's just like, man, y'all. There's a lot of information. I'm gonna be coming to your page. I want to check out some of that.
Yeah.
That knowledge, and I can't wait to hear some of y'all have some of y'all music tonight, or if y'all got something, or y'all
Sunshine,
gonna give it to us.
Sunshine trap formation. Send it to him, Sunshine. Send him the trap formation. Look, I'm like
I'll do
her
that.
manager.
Yeah,
Solo.
definitely.
I don't give
Yeah, definitely.
Hey,
Push.
Yeah, shut up.
man.
Yeah, we putting the links to your YouTube channel in the description right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
We're gonna make some noise for y'all, man. Somebody said my mouth, man. Shit, crazy. Yeah, I got some. Man, I've learned a lot. We definitely gonna want y'all to come back. We have to do a part 2. on this
Yeah,
one.
we will.
Word.
Yeah, shout out to Ceaseless One. I see you in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and make sure you hit that super chats.
Y'all got a show on Saturday, you said?
You have a show on Saturday?
Mm-hmm. It was this Saturday or next Saturday?
Girl.
Now we know
Saturday.
where Nolly at.
Do a show
All right, so
together.
one thing about a Virgo and a Pisces, we don't be on time. That's what knowledge is for.
Hey, Gemini.
Speaking of knowledge, she just came in.
There you go.
Yeah,
See, look.
yeah.
Hey.
Yep, Geminis.
Word.
We got 2. Now we got 4 Geminis. Oh, he left.
Yeah.
Right? The other Pisces will swim out.
Yeah.
One Aquarius.
We got 2 Virgos because my cat is a Virgo.
Yeah, what cat? I was going to ask. What sign is your cat?
Virgo
That's
gang.
why he's such a picky eater.
Oh, so
Yeah.
that's the duality.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, Dad, you're all alone then.
Huh?
You're all alone then.
What happened?
You're all alone then. You know?
Yeah. There's no cats.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
me and cat over there. Shout out to, but Miyoshi hit me up, so shout out to her.
Hey.
Right.
Word. That's one Leo out there. Out in the world. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Huh? What up,
Oh, I
Knowledge
can
Born? Peace.
Knowledge. Peace.
And y'all-
Can you hear me?
Peace to the God.
Pronoia, I'm Pronoia Star Podcast. Remember, Pronoia means the universe is always conspiring for you, not
Yeah.
against you, but for
I
you.
like that.
Hey. That's it.
Sister
That's
Farrah,
it.
say bye. I'm Sunshine Monet L.
Yeah. We're gonna let y'all. Y'all can rock and watch it out there. Y'all can watch it from your whatever y'all. If you have
They
something
ain't
to do.
going nowhere.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah.
going nowhere.
Yeah,
I'm up in this motherfucker. They can't go nowhere. Where they going?
Yeah,
Where they
it's up to y'all. Yep, exactly. Yep, that was born, so you ain't going nowhere. There you go. Shout out. All right, so
No,
AD.
no, peace. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1 2 1
Peace to
2.
the iron soul. Peace to the
Peace.
iron soul, man.
Okay, I'll put some links in the comment thing if y'all can see the message.
Yeah, I see that. I'm adding those links right now. Those are YouTube links?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm adding them right now. You sent 3 of them.
Yeah, I don't know which one. you-
AD, I sent you 2 songs from Sunshine also. I sent you 2
Okay,
songs.
cool.
Oh, okay. I
See, they be
added.
on it.
Here we go, premiere.
Yeah. Oh, those were songs. I thought that was their YouTube channel.
I be.
Well, I
be
sent you the
too
YouTube
modest.
channel links also.
Oh, I got that
So-
too. Okay.
My Virgo
Yeah,
energy
y'all
is good.
was modest up here. Y'all was kicking all of this science, and y'all got the Let's Nobody's. You got the Cosmic Convention. I ain't hear nothing about Virgo Virgin talk. I don't know what the hell y'all got going on. Man, get it together. Tell the people what's going on. Okay, and what's happening.
Oh man. Oh,
It'd be good to get an extra
I do a
level.
convention every year. It's an award ceremony for healers by healers. We just ended the nomination phase. So 777 is when we start voting on our healers. I got, categories from podcasters, the actors, the musicians, fashion designers, everything in between. But the underlying energy of it all is you have to be rooted in healing and growing and uplifting. So that's the award show. This is the 3rd year. I'm very excited about. It's going to be in New Jersey. I'm going to be in Willingboro, New Jersey with it, August 26th. So if anybody want to come out, it's a good time. And then I also have a podcast with my other girlfriend, Virgo Virgin Talk. We both Virgos, Leo rising goddesses. And every episode is a different topic. We just did a topic. The last topic we just did was the challenges of Saturn. So this next episode is this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're talking about the transformations of Pluto. So every episode is a different topic. Then we got Lilith after that. Then we got sovereignty after that. Then we talk about celestial maps. I love that show. We a couple of dorks and we just talk about different stuff.
Man,
Hey.
astrological scientists.
Yeah.
That's how I see it.
I like knowing stuff.
Yeah, that's cool. It helps. Knowledge is power, right?
Yep.
That's it. Yes, I am.
You have to stick around for the get an astrological opinion of the music. How does it fall into the astrological plane?
You'll be like, this music sounds like a Sagittarius.
Yes.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to miss tonight. From some things I heard through the grapevine.
Yeah.
But Eddie, you got two songs from Sunshine, right?
Oh yeah, she sent 3 links. So we can start with that.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay, here we go. 1 second. So this is called Juju Music for the Gentrifiers.
Okay. Starting hard. You're going hard.
Uh-oh.
Did I say that right?
Yeah, you said that.
Man. Okay, here we go.
The people in the comments gonna burn me. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's the picture off top. Let's give us success for the picture. Cool. That was crazy.
Yeah, don't worry about the chat. We got a few clowns in here.
Ashe.
Damn. Look at AD going hard. He said,
Oh no, they family, but we got clown friends. You know what I'm saying?
oh yeah.
You know how we all got that one cousin.
Over the eye looks
Cover,
cool.
what you doing in here?
Now, I don't think Cover's even here yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he in here.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Cover Boy. Wow,
Yeah,
he's
wow.
uncontrollable.
Yeah, he right.
I think he's a Leo too.
Oh, yeah?
that makes sense.
Throw on my sign. Shout out to Cover Boy.
Leo's in the building.
Yeah.
Leo's rising up in here.
Okay, here we go. Juju Music for the Gentrifiers.
A for effort.
This name was more unique here than I thought it would be.
But I got.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard that
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Trap Formations.
Baby.
I am intentional. 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 I am intentional.
Right there, I love it.
Intentional. I am intentional. I am intentional. I am intentional. I am the sun. I am original. I am the one.
All right.
I am intentional, I am the sun, I am original, I am the one. I have a purpose for my existence. I will not stop till I reach my mission. I have ambition, I am consistent. People don't cross me without my permission. My journey is no competition. I am grateful for all I've been given. I am unique, I am complete. I am everything that I wish to see. I can create my own reality. I am the best me that I can be. I am manifestation. I am present and patient. I am confident, I am opulent, I am destined for greatness. I am prominent, I'm the consequence of God's love for creation. I am competent, I am proud of it, I am courageous. I am happiness, my energy's contagious. I'm a champion, take it and embrace it. I am another queen in the making. I am here to succeed with determination. I have a positive ambiance. I am so grateful, so gracias. I am the one I can call upon. I am my own lucky charm. I am intentional, I am the sun. I am original, I am the one. I have a purpose for my existence. I will not stop till I reach my mission. I am intentional, I am the sun. I am original, I am the one. I have a purpose for my existence. I will not stop till I reach my mission. I am intentional. I am intentional. Yes, I'm invincible. I am intentional. I am intentional. Nothing done at minimal. I am intentional.
Ooh.
I am intentional.
I like this.
I'm multidimensional. I am intentional. I am intentional. I am essential. I am intentional. Already won. I am in love with who I become. I am everything I envision. Always with positive intentions. I am unique. I am complete. Everything that I want, I can conceive. I'm in control of my own self-esteem. I create my own reality. I control my vibrations. I am present and patient. I am prominent. I am opulent. I am destined for greatness. I am competent. I am confident. I am courageous. Yes, I am vivacious. My energy's contagious. I am intentional, I am unique, I am original, I am complete, I am everything I envision. I'm the one I need on my mission. I have a positive ambiance. I am so grateful, so gracias. I am the one I can call upon. I am my own lucky charm. I am intentional, I am the sun, I am original, I am the one. I have a purpose for my existence. I will not stop till I reach my mission. I am intentional, I am the sun, I am original, I am the one. I have a purpose for my existence. I will not stop till I reach my mission. I am intentional. I am intentional. Yes, I'm invincible. I am intentional. I am intentional. Nothing done at minimal. I am intentional. I am intentional. I'm multidimensional. I am intentional. I am intentional. I am essential. I am intentional. Already won. I am in love with who I become. Hey. I am intentional. I am unique. I am original. I am complete. I control my vibrations. I am present and patient. I am confident. I am opulent. I am destined for greatness. I am manifestation. I control my vibrations. Cause I am confident. I am competent. I am destined for greatness. I am intentional. 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 I am intentional.
Talk that talk.
I am intentional. I am intentional. I am intentional.
Fire. I like that.
That was fire.
Good mix.
We are identical.
Affirmations.
That's dope.
I like the beat
hard.
too.
That's hard.
Affirmations over a trap beat. Trap formations.
Yeah.
You know, very. Yeah, definitely.
They did that intentionally.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. I see it. I get it.
That
Yeah.
hit. That was dope.
No, that was good.
Nah, you had fun with
I
that
almost
one.
named it I Am Intentional, but I felt like that was too obvious.
Yeah, that caught me off top.
I like trap formations.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Yo, thank you for that blessing.
Another cool album cover too. With the hands and the henna and all that.
Yeah.
I like it.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm liking that.
Are you ready for the submissions? We only
Let's
got
go.
we only got a few today.
All right, let's go.
What do they say? They're femc tracks. I like that.
Oh,
femc.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
MC.
Time for song promotions.
My favorite part of the day.
Song promotions.
Hey.
It's Woo Wednesday. Shout out to the RZA.
Oh, yeah,
This is my
yeah.
birthday today. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the God.
Happy birthday to Ra. Resurrector.
Ruler Zigzag Ziggalong.
Yeah.
Digital.
Somebody's
And
tomorrow.
Expected Deck is tomorrow.
Yeah,
Expected Deck
Deck
and 50 Cent.
Oh, same day?
Oh wow.
Same day.
Shout out to Deck.
It's them cancers.
Try to get Deck over here, man. Word. Expect the Deck.
Okay, this next one is by FG Postmortem from Orlando, Florida, and Long Island, New York. It's called I Can't Make New Year LUBB. What?
I can't make
you love.
Shout out to Priestess.
Oh, I Can't Make You Love Me. That's the way he spelled it. Produced by Year of the Mosquito.
Oh, okay.
Oh, collab?
Mm-hmm.
Buzz.
Yeah, the Mosquito. Y'all got the cartoon, right?
You are now listening to a Mosquito production.
these hoes ain't loyal. Open toe sandals with the corns and boils. Disposable like bowls of tinfoil. Snakes hissing the bin coil, greasy skin oil.
Who's this?
The Lord knows he been loyal. According to legends of the hidden temple. You can call him Omac. Get up in those guts like the aggro crab. Tell them what they want, mo. No habla español, but he on Telemundo. He just having fun though. Over the top rope, Royal Rumble. Spit fast to dumb slow. Rumplos, rambunctious hoes going for the gusto.
What is that?
Cushion bust low. Wow. Order trouble, final form, go back like Piccolo. Peace to the apologies they owe. Y'all can block me, but not the truth that I know. Cognitive dissonance, can't let go of the ego. Don't be mad at me, I didn't lie to you, bro. I can't make you love me if y'all don't. So I just kill it like Murder, She Wrote. Spit remarkable bars you never heard before, with words as bombs, making you learn some more. Go through fire to return in the purest form. Burning charm, staying calm like before a storm. Dwelling in a land that's sunny and warm. Flowing over beautiful beats with Mac on the piano. It's like you got unlimited bags of ammo. Playing Contra, entering cheat code. Hearing the keys, making me see dough. Heard this beat by Mosquito on Killah Priest show.
You are now listening to Mosquito Production.
I can't make you love me if you don't. I can only show you the door for you to explore. I asked God nicely, but he still said no. Because this was the only way to make me grow. Having faith and soul, making me glow. After being left out in the dark and cold. Now I just go for swims in the pool. You stay with the drip, dropping jewels. It's not up to me, it's just what God do. Who got knowledge but still looked at as an odd fool. Could've made her a mom dukes, but I can't make her love me like I do. It's not up to me, it's just what God do. Who got knowledge but still looked at as an odd fool. Could've made her a mom dukes, but I can't make her love me like I do.
Cops. If we get here, absolutely no grown-ups, okay? We'll lock them in a cage or something.
Hey.
Or put them on TV. That kid.
All right.
Oh.
I can't make. It's a good little hook. I was feeling it. Cool track.
That video was funny.
Yeah, I was kind of I was tripping on the video that's like Frankenstein or something movie like
You know, it's the world we live in. You know, back in the day they would sample records. Now they're sampling videos, and they're instead of mixtapes, you got mixed videos on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, because I saw the Snap into a Slim Jim wrestler guy.
Yeah, oh, that was Macho Man.
Macho Man, that's right. Macho Man was in there. Yeah.
Hey, brother.
Yeah.
No.
Hey, brother.
But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Little
there was a Contra reference to the Contra video game in there.
Good
I saw
game.
that. There was
Super
like some
C.
cheat codes references that I have to rewind.
Yeah.
And get so I play with my kids.
It does
Definitely.
stick in your head. I can't make you.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if that's like I don't know what the sample is. I don't know if he could license that and put it on, into the publishing world. But
It was
nowadays people are releasing tracks on YouTube.
Yeah.
As is, it's good for promotional use. So
White label kind of thing.
exactly, it works.
Yeah, it works.
What'd you think, Solo?
It was dope. I mean, it was good as a collaboration. You know what I mean? It's a podcast and everything. Man, I gotta get my throat. Yeah. It was definitely a dope collaboration. He always has good videos and everything like that. So it was dope. You know what I mean? I had nothing much more to say about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. My dad liked it too. He's in the background. He's always in the background listening.
Hear the Mosquito.
He say he loves it.
Yeah, the South Park guy was in there too. I saw that. I'm looking at the live chat. Some things I remembered. That was good. Who makes the videos? I wonder. It's like.
I think that's FG Postmortem.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay. I see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What did y'all think on the Zoom?
I thought it was cool. I liked the video. I seen the Dragon Ball Z reference coming to America. I love wrestling, so seeing Macho Man was dope. The lyrics was dope. He had some funny bars in there. I like clever stuff like that.
That's a style.
Was that a Bonnie Raitt sample? Someone in the live chat said Bonnie Raitt. Is that Bonnie Raitt?
I don't even know who Bonnie Raitt
Is
is.
this some like?
So many people.
Interesting.
Because I know Billy Allen did that song.
I don't know.
That was good.
Knowledge born.
Foxy. Oh, did Foxy go?
Oh.
No, what was your opinion? Oh, did you say your opinion on the video? Yeah, you.
Yeah. Like the use of the sample. I like the. I thought it was pretty dope. You know, it just came off the concept, so it kind of brought me to a whole other different sound. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was pretty.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah, knowledge.
Do the knowledge.
Yeah.
Radio.
FG Postmortem hit us with the adage that you see in the scripture. This speak up, truth has no friends. So he uses the visuals as a key in, like some kind of clue to let you know where he's at. So you saw he had Joe Biden in, like Joe Biden won't apologize. You see what I'm saying? So he's not going to apologize.
Come on, man.
The truth of his lyrics, the truth of his message. So a speaker, truth has no friends. So I think he nailed it with that. And anytime I see Contra, in the video, that's props.
Yeah, Contra.
Y'all still remember. But just think about the world and how the world is, and then how they use these kinds of, like, we were playing this video game when we were kids. We didn't think about it, that they was using drugs to fund this Iran-Contra war. They were destroying our communities, our families. Lives were turned upside down. Families were out of doors, all kinds of things. And we were at home playing the video game, as the mercenaries going into Central and South America. Crazy. Appreciate you, FG Postmortem.
Life imitates art, or art imitates life.
It's both.
Yeah.
It's both. The pendulum swings back and forth.
Yeah.
True.
Also makes me think of the Predator movie whenever I see Contra stuff. For some, it came out at the same time. You know that?
Right.
Maybe it's tied into.
Do y'all remember who the first Predator was?
Nah.
No.
No.
It's because he got fired. That's why you never knew who he was. It was Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What?
He was in the suit?
Yeah, he was in the suit. And he kept passing out. He got fired for passing out.
Wow.
The director told him if he passed out one more time, he was going to fire him, and he fired him because he passed out. He's like, it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. And he got
How you
fired.
gonna hire Van Damme, like, who's really good at martial arts, just to be Predator?
But this was a young Van Damme, though. This wasn't the Van Damme that we saw that ripped up the stages.
Oh, okay.
The guy that they actually picked was the guy that played Harry on Harry and the Hendersons.
See, he's used to
7-foot
suits.
guy.
That guy is used to wearing
7 feet
suits.
tall, so this is why the Predator looked so tall, because he was tall.
Wow. So that was Harry and the
Black dude in
Hendersons
that
guy.
suit.
And the
Yeah,
dude was already used
but
to it.
Remember, the Clintons called us super predators as well.
Wow.
I just saw some clips of Predator. That's what made me think of it too. I was thinking Contra,
Yeah.
Predator. But that makes sense now. Now that I think about it, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
All right. I think we're down to our God finale.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Man. Alrighty.
Quick one.
That's why y'all couldn't go nowhere. We need y'all responses to this.
Yeah.
Live on the Podcraft.
This one is called, it's by Ka Zodiac, Legend of Bruce Zeroy.
Yeah. Bruce Zeroy, the truth from no decoy. Hey yo, Lung food, spirit flipping, catch the arrow while blindfold. To know without knowing, searching for the sublime glow. No longer your master taught you everything I know. That's when the master said our time was complete. Told me about the 7 levels I was trying to reach. Kick Rick, go medallion, left to fly through the streets. The beat of unsung joy, seek for some dumb goy. Turn into a wise man, that was some dumb boy. Bruce Lee upon the screen while they breaking the aisle. Somebody smashed their radio, watch them breaking the style. Sort of walking to the room, shorty breaks in a smile. Hands on his face, points to these praising my style. Fist in my face, surrounded is clowning. I can't listen. The secret, erase eyes and clouded by ambition. Listen, he said I got something real for you in these hands. Superman stories about the legendary Z-Man. The White Side, Bruce Zero, they spoke deep plans with these hands. I give them the beats with no tree brand. Please and make a toast with just one glass up. During the show, a fool screaming, shut your dumb ass up. Out the book of life given, only one match struck. But all 50 of you come to the stage just for the fun of it. Smashing heads, biting their legs, chopsticks, I'm done, I dip. Stepped on the elevator, pressed number 7. I thought I reached the final level, but it wasn't heaven. Kai Elohim, the bar, kissed the rhythm of the nighttime. Begging Vanity to spin the song and get the night fine. But she declined his offer, Eddie was pissed. Lil bro was in the crowd, catching the kiss. Eye connection while she left and hopped inside of the lift. Caught her slipping by the exit, driver stressing his fist before a strucker caught his hand and put his men in the twist. Helped the rubber eyes connected, then I left in the mist. Quick, Eddie was living with his men all bruised. Back at the dojos, on off walking, made me bend to his shoes. Damn, didn't want to do it, had my mans inside a headlock. Reluctantly, my head dropped. Kiss his shoes, got up, hit the roof back at the best spot. Logo on the screen, looking fine, it's like a Libra. I get like a diva, I would like to see you. I would like to see him. Fire like a fever, like a lion to the zebra. Even said it'll bring me to you if I carry him and rap there. Fashionable cashmere, the crate looks like a half chair. Waited outside, that's when fate would collide. The kidnapped it, but I peeped it, got the place in the ride. Yo, made her watch some garbage video, I kicked in the door. Like notorious for DOS, I threw up hitting all 4. Eddie's head in a piranha tank that dripped on the floor. Hide heads need cool water, take a sip that I pour. Next we hit her rest, posted as she slid off her shoes. Like a bird with a hidden nest, I'm missing the clues. Blindfolded, private eye that blinks, the mission is smooth. Record players spinning slowly, couldn't get in the groove. Love is clumsy, kinda awkward, found the gift that I lose. Present things return more valuable than this I can prove. Mid a necklace, mid an exit, hope that this is excused. Course of love is not rejection, like a kiss that's refused. Wanna smash, gotta dash, what's a nigga to do? You socket to me, I socket to you. Cool breeze blowing through, dancing posse crew. Where's the master? Here's the laughter, left us funny, but you, the master's busy acting silly, left me stuck for a few. On zone, I'm stepping in the pizza shop, whole crew with shoulder pads, screaming on his folks' dad. Oh, you mean Junior? Yeah, Junior, things is going bad. Mama throwing dough in their face like strip clubbing. Little bro got tossed in the trash, yo, kick something. Who plays his garbage shit in the glass in the brick oven? It's better than McLovin. Z, I'm the baddest man around, you ain't gotta like me. Just take a chicken-hearted son, now he's gotta fight me. Shut up as they speeding off, hug my mama tightly. They all looking down on me when I'm God Almighty. Hit the heavy bag, imagine it's him. Lord walking, smiling at me while I'm mad at the gym. Said she needs a bodyguard to guard her African skin. Said I should look like a master as she laughed with a grin. So seductive while I'm down the lotus flower that has some bloom. Eddie Arcadian was building up his cast of goons. And my demeanors, the baddest and the prettiest. Keep your money, I just wanna smash him till he's hideous. I bumped into Laura, the apologies mine. Took a ride, look inside, surprised and shocked at one time. Kissed her while my brother spying, there's a lot on the line. Like Bruce and his opponent's lair, I jetted, not a good time. Once the coast was clear, the folks appeared and tied them up both. Set the stage to be some left the case and silence they hopes. Hey my man, but it's looking like one pie gets a hoax. Straight from Daddy Green's pizza, rolling dice as I told. I wanna see the master now, put these guys in the yoke. For a fortune cookie machine with hidden lines that I quote. From a master that don't exist, from my third eye isn't broke. My former teacher pointed at me like the lines in the scope. I was born a quiet storm, was moving high in the slopes. Brought an arsenal of weapons, crept inside with no cloak. Corrupt powers, tied as a break dancer, slide from you ropes. Announced me once I hit the stage like I was miming the host. In the zodiac circle in the sight buzz spokes. Each degree's a blade and angle, cut the pie in the ghost. None chuck and punch struck him, 25 of them smoke. Took a lie at the woke, tossed aside as I choked. They kept coming, always lost to the arrival of most. My students came to shoot a flame, my troops collided the goat. Tasting Eddie through a warehouse, bullets fly through the toast. Though a ninja starts to dawson, turn the sky to a roast. Save my brother from a scuffle, locked inside of us both.
Oh man.
You gotta let that finish.
I mean, technically it did. He did a whole 10-minute compilation.
I see that. Yeah.
So it would be 10 minutes. But I played 2 of them.
Okay.
And he was going off. Cap Jones says he was going off.
Yeah, that's why. Man.
Straight fire. You all already know. I love the visuals, man.
Yeah, the visuals were good.
His visuals are just like phenomenal. I love it. Priest said it was crazy.
Yeah. Man.
What y'all think?
You wanna go over it?
I'm a fan of Kai Zodiac. That I watched the whole thing. Like I lost count how many times I watched this joint already.
Oh, you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
The Last Dragon is one of my favorite movies as a kid. I was one of those kids that would learn to script the stuff and I would like act it out or whatever. I was a theater kid in high school and college and stuff. So like I was, I knew the whole script to The Last Dragon. So like to listen to this man really made a whole 10-minute joint, really explaining the movie, taking some stuff out of the script, really describing the scenes, and then even put the Zodiac, attachments to the characters and the scenes and stuff. Like, yo, he's dope.
Yeah, the links to that's going to be in the description, y'all. What you think, Knowledge?
Roxy, did you go?
I mean, I didn't even go.
Yeah, y'all everybody just start talking. If you have an opinion, just, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to wait in turn.
Yeah, I got y'all. I definitely agree with Monet. I'm a big fan of Last Dragon, and he had all the elements in there already. So, I can't say much more. I already know Kai's a great lyricist. So
yeah, there's a lot going on.
Can't say nothing about that. But like definitely was a movie. He definitely put a lot of creativity in there, and it was something that like made me reflect on my childhood and everything like that. Because if y'all don't know, I did martial arts and kung fu, so it was something that was very resonant to me. I felt good about that, and that was dope. That was fire. That was definitely a God finale. Definitely.
Yeah, I have to see the trilogy. What's past there too.
It was dope. I thought it was dope how he tapped into the Last Dragon. I watched Kai, the decoding of the genius. I will say the use of the AI. I love the art, poetry. It was dope. Great grand finale.
Mm-hmm. Now it's with D1.
This is a masterpiece. Y'all got to come here to breakdowns on Astrology Jesus. Join the congregation. Y'all didn't see the rest of the video. There's 2 other parts to it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you saw the movie, you saw how he weaved every detail, like the intricacies of the detail, putting it there with the, with the visuals. So even if you saw the movie, you got to refresh it, what he gave, and then he gave a whole nother perspective. And you got to hear, our sisters break down the astrological and the psychological significances. Like this is a whole, beautiful story that gets told and retold, over again. There were some things that they did in the film that consider risky for the time, and they still did it. So now we about to bring in this week like a whole connection between Kung Fu and hip hop with The Last Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all check us out on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be in the building.
Yeah, buddy.
Nice.
We got some last minute submissions, of course. So
okay,
even though that was a grand finale, we're gonna knock these 3 out here real quick. Also, FELA.B from Melbourne, Australia, with a song called "Break Bread." Let's go. Hey. That's a cool beat.
To write for an MC. To drop right in. Ooh.
Yeah, good upbeat, optimistic. Sounds good. What y'all think?
That was a nice group. That was a nice freestyle, John.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely play that at an open mic and let people freestyle on that drum.
Yeah. Open mic night. We gotta have one of those in here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. My dad loved it.
Another good album cover too.
Yeah, that was my dad loved it in the background. Fire beat. That was a very fire beat. It was a jam. Can't say much more than that. You know what I mean?
I dug it.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
All right, everybody liked it? Knowledge Born, you liked it?
Yeah, he liked it.
All right, he liked it. Let's go. Keeping it moving, y'all. Keeping it moving. Next now, we got Jack Dawson with a song called Psygnosis, Shadow of the Beast. This is a Killah Priest beat.
Yeah.
I hear Priest on that all the way, telling a story, straight up. What you think?
I think so. Another joint that's just ready for an MC just to drop in right at the right moment.
Yeah.
Really push it up to that level. But both of those, that beat and the one before it, very good, top quality, very hypnotic. I like the little pan flute sounds in there with like the big beat.
Yeah.
That was cool. A+.
I like that drum. I like the combination of the sounds with the drums and that flute. That was dope. I would definitely do like some juju music type joint to that. I like that. I got a brother named Reek Hella Smoke and another one named Spliffadelphia. I could definitely hear them and they sound on this drum. I like this.
Yeah, you could get really deep on that if you wanted to. The pan flutes always makes it deep. You know?
Yeah.
What about them flutes?
Yeah, my dad's in the background. He went crazy on that. He said he loves that. You know what I mean? He said definitely give that to him right now. You know what I mean? That's exactly what he said.
Put some samurai commandments on that drum.
But yeah, I love the beat. It was hard, you know what I mean? It was gritty, it was nasty. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. Shout out to that's Jack, right? It's shout out to him, you know what I mean? It's fire.
Jack Dawson.
Yeah, Jack got busy. I said I needed Sunshine and Priest on the track. That's the track. That's the track right there.
Yeah.
Anything else would be on something?
Yes, sir.
Knowledge over here manifesting. That would be fire, though.
I heard you was a manifester.
I am.
Hey,
Manifestar with an AH.
Manifest God.
man.
Yeah, put the AH in there. Manifestar. Okay. Let's see here. DJ Aurora Borealis
Oh, okay.
with a track called Sadia.
Sadia.
Yeah. That boy.
Love it.
A big bass drum. This is the kind of beat you make when you're in the high school orchestra. You know what I'm saying?
Timpani, need some timpani.
Yeah. Needs an unorthodox rapper, somebody off the wall, somebody who spits a little strange, offbeat on purpose, intentionally.
It's an unorthodox orchestra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unorthodox, you don't know off the top when I rock. Kick off your socks, shit's like locks. Knock your socks off.
Somebody gotta go crazy on this though.
Go crazy.
Yeah, you guys.
Shit's on phasey. I'm on TV like Patrick Swayze. Y'all can't phase me. I'm on the phase 3 with astrology and no apology when I'm rocking 3. Doing it properly. Play it.
Hit a record, man. Hit the record button.
Hit the record whenever I'm bored. Driving my 4-door Ford when I'm off the road.
How to record.
Y'all can't handle this like a televangelist. I'm spandalous, racking it, top of the dome, rocking alone. Doing it all alone. I go like boom, smack room in the chat room. Like y'all can't make room. Can't write these, despite these. Try to fight these. I'm a Pisces in the Leo moon. I leave no room for y'all. Keep it going down to the floor. Sorry, I'm just playing. It's that retrograde Neptune, man.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say that.
I wasn't even supposed to freestyle.
No, you got that should have been. You should have hit the record button. Those moments, you know.
No, unfortunately, it's forever on YouTube.
Now it's just drifted into the stratosphere. Or you can rewind it, I guess, later. Transcribe
Gonna get you,
it. Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
Holding the chalice.
Nice.
Yeah, that was Brooklyn Madlib. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. That was a unorthodox type of vibe.
It was fun because it was dirty.
Yeah, it was definitely dirty. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. Man, yo.
It's fun.
It was genius in its simplicity.
Yeah.
The boom boom bap beat can't go wrong.
Yeah.
You know. Violins coming in.
The violent violins.
They were very violent violins.
Man.
All right. Any more words on that fun beat before we continue?
You get the sample they did is already there. Somebody got gun skis.
I was impressed that you made something rhyme with Aurora Borealis. That's kind of tough to do.
Oh yeah.
You know. Chalice, that's good.
Yeah, chalice in the palace.
Borealis, palace.
With much malice.
Okay. I guess there are a lot of isses.
Holding my phallus. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
That was off.
About to say
that was offbeat there. That's inappropriate.
That's okay.
That's my Leo moon.
Man.
Okay. Last one. Hold up. Let me make sure it's the last one. Year of the Mosquito. Master
Solo,
with the...
I heard you over there rhyming.
Who that?
I heard you.
Is that me?
Oh, solo rhyming? I don't know if this next song is a beat. If it is, y'all go ahead.
Man.
This is Year of the Mosquito. It's called The Inner Reality Creates the Outer Form.
Buzz.
Yeah, that's a dope ass name. I know.
The God sector.
Mosquito libido.
Hello, Mosquito.
Hello, Mosquito.
It's dramatic.
Yeah.
This song is a Cancer
But in a good way.
with a moon in Cancer. Ooh, I like that choir.
Yep, Gregorian.
Hello, Mosquito.
Hello, Mosquito.
You're the Mosquito. Nice and dramatic, kind of a movie soundtrack type of deal. I think that's appropriate for film. Personally, I would have liked the drums to be louder. That's just me, though.
I agree.
But yeah, nice, dramatic, kind of sad in a way. But yeah,
Definitely dramatic.
Yeah.
Definitely a lot of, a little bit of melancholy in there, you
Yeah.
know, slightly. But some redemption in there, I heard it. But I'm a sucker for drums. I thought the drums could come up more because the drums were sounding actually pretty dope.
Priest
It
was
could've been a
flowing
lot.
over here. Y'all
Yeah.
didn't hear it, but Priest was already writing to it.
Oh, of course. I was thinking the whole time. I was like, that's a track for him. I already knew that for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
yeah, very dope, but very spiritual, very yeah, he's
Okay.
oh yeah, hold on.
What did you think, Sunshine?
It sounded like it would be in like a Last of Us commercial or something.
Hey.
Background or something real dramatic. I liked it though. It was nice.
It sounded like a
I could
song that
definitely,
was like Sunset.
Yeah, or like the scene in the movie where like you killed my wife and my kids, and now I'm suiting up and I'm putting on a leather black suit, and then they put the light in the sky and stuff for me. Like that's where I hear that song.
She flowed
I like
with that
that.
too.
I like that.
She flowed with that too. That's
Holy
dope.
shit.
What you think, Foxy
Man.
Roxxi?
I heard it at the end of like a Marvel movie. You know how they do like the movie?
Yeah.
I think she like it at the end of a Marvel movie. It's sad, but it's like,
I like it. I like it. It's very dramatic.
Yeah, that sounded like Thanos Wan.
Yeah, exactly.
Welcome to the weapon world.
Yeah, violins have the way to make anything sound dramatic. You just put some violin pads in there, and it's instantly like, something's going to happen. What's going on right now? Some dramatic stuff. Waiting for the shoe to drop. I dug it.
Waiting for the knowledge born.
Yep.
That's it.
And action.
I want to hear Killah Priest on that.
Yeah, that was
right there.
Thank you.
You know, I want to hear it.
Yo, oh my bad. I thought you wanted to hear my input.
Dope.
No, it was dope. It was dope. Nah, go ahead. You finish, cause it was dope.
Yeah, this is like a new. This should be a theme song in the new season of Alice in Borderland that's coming out.
Alice in who?
Alice in Borderland.
In Borderland.
Yeah, y'all ain't peep that joint on Netflix?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Nah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. On Netflix, it's a Asian series. Nice little show.
I love that series. I thought I was gonna love it less than what's the other joint?
Squid?
Squid Game.
Yeah, Squid Game. Yeah.
20 joints.
Yeah. Yeah. So that joint was epic like that. Like Mosquito has established itself as a producer who can create standalone tracks that can fit in any genre and also multi-purposed. So this is where you want to get to as a producer, to where your music can be used anywhere. Your art that you create, it can be used anywhere, like multi-dimensional.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. Brandon L says, oh my God, I'm a moon in Cancer. No wonder why I feel that shit. Laughing my ass off.
I just came out of the
what's the name?
No, I just came out of the cancer house.
Yeah.
And I walked over to the to the Leo house. I went through the windows. I wonder if you could do it like that. That's crazy. I'm just kidding. I know that catch. I know all the the star readers, man. Beautiful.
It's a gift for those cancers to be able to feel so deeply.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's something beautiful about intense emotion because although they may cry, they get very happy too. So all the emotions are intensified. You look at Disaster, the battle rapper.
Yeah.
He's a very emotional rapper, but he is also very, very good.
I meant to say my Aquarius house, mama.
Yeah.
That's my moon.
Your moon's in Aquarius.
Yeah.
That's why
you gotta remember that, yo.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta remember your
No. I got a whole chart. I remember somebody made me download a chart. I got it right.
Shout out to Kazodi.
Solo, what's your moon? You gotta know your moon.
My moon is a Capricorn.
Who are you on the inside? Oh, you a Capricorn.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Intellectual.
Yeah.
He emotionally intellectual.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I'm a very logical person.
You good with numbers too, huh?
I'm great with numbers.
Great with mathematics.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely with that.
Gemini who's good at mathematics, he gonna let y'all know the numbers.
Oh, hell yeah.
And if you split the bill, he'll let you know how much you owe.
No, with Geminis, they always split the bill.
Look, he went from solo Jim to solo twin just now. That's it. Yeah,
Thank you, Foxxi Roxxi, for getting that. That went over everybody's head. It was good.
Book smarts.
Huh?
Book smarts.
Indeed. All right, so where we at?
So that's it. This concludes the song promotion segment. Thank you for all who submitted. All of the links will be in the description. If you want to submit for the next show, link is also in the description. KillerPriest.tv/song promo. Yeah.
Yep. How many people in it? They still in the building?
We got 136 people watching.
Hey.
136, that's like 36 chambers.
Yeah, there you go.
Uh-oh.
That's the 10, back to the 1. Aquarius moon, gang. Ooh.
We got a surprise. Okay. What's up, AD?
Oh, yeah. So you have a special announcement, right?
Oh, yeah. Sneak preview. Let's go. Okay. Yo, if y'all in the building, man, just let them know that they missed out because they left. But shout out to Dave Flores. We got something from the Vedic.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Yeah, exactly. AD.
Hold on, I gotta pull it up still because I had to.
We call it the Vedic Vapors.
Yeah, exactly. Shout out to my man Joel.
Sunshine, why you pulling that up? Tell us about the award show and all that, everything for the rest of the world.
Oh, yes.
One more time, please.
This year, I am hosting the 3rd annual Cosmic Heal Bodies Convention. This is an event for healers by healers. This year will be in Willingboro, New Jersey, August 26, 2023. We are starting off with the Flatter Battle, which is a battle rap. How are your bars strong enough to uplift your opponent? The goal here is to battle your opponent with compliments. And then we have the Virgo Virgin Talk series finale. We're talking about the historic leaders of today. We're answering questions such as who are our historic leaders? How have we been supporting them and failing them? And what's the call to action? And then we're doing the award ceremony. Voting starts 7/7/7. So if y'all follow me on Let's Nobody's Business LLC everywhere, you'll see the links to go ahead and vote for our healers. The award ceremony will be the main event. We're gonna have performers, vendors, workshop instructors. It's gonna be a whole thing. This is the 3rd year. The last couple of years have been a really dope healing experience, bringing these, very in tune healers into our neighborhoods, our urban neighborhoods, and just seeing the alignments and people's curiosities get addressed and fears get secured and stuff like that. Is really dope because we've been taught to be afraid of our culture. And so it's learning how to embrace who we are, where we are, and stuff like that. So it's been a really healing experience. I'm very excited about this year. That's all I got for you.
Hey, man.
Yo.
Nice.
A compliment battle. You seen the compliment battles?
What? Yeah.
Where they compliment each other instead of dissing each other?
Oh, no.
Compliment battle.
How do you win that?
Yo, you are so great. Make no mistake. I'll be your
day?
psychic sidekick and tell your whole fate.
Hey.
Wow.
They rhyming in it.
Yo, it's a battle, but they're
like a compliment rather than dissing. It's like
rather than
taking
dissing.
it the other direction.
Yeah, which is fun. I don't know why I like the dissing more though.
Yeah, it might not be as entertaining.
But it kind of would be because at the end of the
You can make
day,
it funny.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you can be funny with it, and you're saying good things, and it's all optimistic, and no one's leaving upset.
That's true.
Yeah, everybody has a good time, and they do it for a belt. I make a really dope belt that people win, so it's cool.
I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah.
Send me all the links to put in the description.
Exactly. And I want to
I
say,
got the Flatter Battle link.
yeah. And I want to say, Sunshine, Monie, and Foxxi Roxxi, y'all have been fabulous, incredible guests. This is, man, definitely. Yo, thank you, Knowledge Born, for making that happen. We're gonna have more of this. I like it. Especially bring that divine feminine energy. God, it's like boom.
Yeah,
I love it.
Breath of fresh air.
Got the King of Tire ready.
You got the King of Tire?
Yeah.
The King of Tire?
Yeah.
All right. This is it. Y'all left? Sorry. But if y'all here, boom. Let's get it. Shout out to Dave Flores in the building.
It's about to go down.
Let's go.
Here we go. Where's my drops? Hold on. I got my drops right up in here.
Exclusive hot new mix.
I know you gonna dig this.
Brand new banger.
One for the joint.
Yeah.
Hold on.
AD.
No, I had my shortcuts. Here we go. And action.
Yeah. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations? On their knees crawling, the beast awakened, the teaching of Satan, the meeting of pagans, speaking Phoenician and Canaan. The secret of sayings sits in his seat as the priest of the ages, amongst his holy men. 2 Thessalonians, heavens was his podium. Was he Elijah, also known as the Messiah? From his throne he required to talk about the stones of fire, the king of Tyre, who fell because of his own desire. From the kingdom of winged empire, for the things he admired, the Babylonian, the golden calf holding gems, with the staff of an aspen, the men old as him. They would stay high off hemp and opium, and when they rise, God's strength took it from them. The king of Tyre,
more fire than
the king of Tyre. Son of man, take up a lamentation upon the king of Tyre, and say unto him, thus saith the Lord God, thou sealest up the sum, and full of wisdom, and perfect in beauty. The serpent amongst the two trees, and afterwards Adam knew Eve, that she could see one of your seed, then the bronze serpent with two thieves in between. Could you break down these mysteries? Elohim's hidden keys to the bottomless pit, only seen in dreams. These are things that archaeologists miss. They only acknowledged the bricks, couldn't follow the scripts. Was it different writers? Ezekiel 28 verse 2, the prince of Tyrus. One river flowed out of Eden till four was divided. Was it the Nile, Jordan, Euphrates, and Tigris? With one language, one reigning, nations united. Men are old, renowned, races of giants. The king of Tyre came down to make an alliance. With his firestone breastplate, had the body of a bull and the head of a snake. Each seven was red and great. The third world war took shape. Gave power to the beast, devoured peace, swallowed the sheep. Made followers teach and spread hate. Checkmate, death rate, escalate. Son of perdition, met his fate. Heaven's gate, truth to tell. Daniel and Zerubbabel. The prophecy scattered Judah and Israel. King of Tyre. The king of Tyre.
Shout out to Mark Manson.
King of Tyre.
Dave Flores.
Man, amazing visuals.
Hey, shout out to Dave Flores in the building.
Good
That was
stuff.
a fire mix right there, too.
Flores in the place. Yo, shout out to Dave Flores in the building. Word.
Yeah.
I supposed to have been going after that. Oh man, good looking.
Man,
Yo, that was
good.
That was called King of Tyre. That's from the Vedic Vape Room. Also, we got the joint. All right.
Yeah.
Just queued up. That.
Yeah.
That showed me a lot of love. Shout out to y'all, everybody in the craft room. But it'll be out tomorrow, though. We're going to leak the whole video, right?
Yeah. I got to make sure he sends me the latest version, though.
That wasn't it?
Nah, because remember the last few seconds?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, he dizzled.
Yeah.
Yo,
Dave
Flores, we gotta talk.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't even have played it.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Oh, it's such a small little detail.
Yeah.
I hear it because my North Node in Virgo. Got to make sure this is on point.
Okay. All right.
I'll get hit up.
Virgo gang.
Yeah.
I can't wait to learn more. You know what I mean? That's a fact.
Get your North Node, man. You got to learn the North Node.
Yeah, I know. I got to learn. I got to get more in tune with myself, I guess. Well, I am very in tune with myself.
Yeah.
Get your node.
But, you know.
Don't make a split decision.
Oh, nah. Gemini, we know we doing our thing, man.
Do Gemini's got split personality?
Nah, we don't got split.
Not necessarily.
We have two sides of ourselves. You know what I mean?
It's a joke. Play on words. Play on words. Yeah, exactly.
We judge wisely.
That's why when I say you got to split the bill, Foxy caught that word. I said, yo, you always got to split the bill.
Yo, man.
All right. Yo, I want to thank everybody for coming out once again. Shout out to Ka Zodiac. Yo, I see you. Mark Strobel, FELA.B, and definitely our guests, Sunshine Monie and Foxxi Roxxi. Make sure y'all subscribe to their channel. Get into the astrology, get in tune with them right afterwards. And I want to say peace and love. And also, me and Brian Floyd got the joint.
Yeah.
Mystery Channel. Play one before we leave, too.
Yeah.
And we want to say peace. And peace to Knowledge Born. And we out of here, man.
What am I playing? History Channel?
Yeah, which one?
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Live drums played by my man.
Yep.
And we out of here with that.
Yeah.
Out here?
Yeah.
All righty. Peace.
Thank y'all so much.
Peace.
See y'all next time.
Peace. Thank you for having me.
All right.
Yeah.
Of course.
Stay astrological.
Yeah, keep pushing it.
Yeah. Killah Priest. Brian Ford, One Accord. Wu-Tang. Years 11111. Temple of Doom, astronauts sent from the moon. Foreign countries, the mummies awake in their tomb. Cobwebs attached to bobbleheads. In the shed, apostles are dead. The old man begs when gospel is spread. The bees are hung, tarot cards are read. The carol is sung, rituals are said, seance in the mausoleum. Outside, Lucifer drives by in the car that's European, far from where the guards can see him. The Higgs sister with bows in their hair, all posed in a chair. The picture is not clear. In the corner, the photo of baby with dolls in the stairs. I write drama, horror, karma, conquerors of the trauma. Mother Teresa, Jeffrey Dahmer, the cigar smoke, sit on top of the scenery. I move pins like machinery. Mystery channel, light the candle. The black mice crawl over pianos. 3 children in the book of Daniels. Mystery channel, the mystery channel, the mystery channel. Mystery channels, like candles. Black mice crawl over pianos. 3 children in the book of Daniels. Mystery channels, the mystery channels. It's the mystery channel. I tried to hide in England. Demons chased me screaming, begging for my semen. I felt the beast breathing. Switched the scene. They want my genes. The black crow sits on the arm of kings. Satan let go of murder of ravens. The goat masons prepare the feast with the beast with smoked bacon. Took an oath towards the whole nation. Dracula from Africa, disguised as an ambassador, the virus carrier. I'm Sherlock Holmes with otherworld-like poems. Michelangelo with the flow, Darwin theories, the Martian series. Channel L, planet of hell. The warlock spells, the door knock, then the bell. Dwell in the land of Nod, looking for a god. Follow that star. I'm Solomon Mars, or King Zohar. The crystal of pistols, squeeze knowledge pistols. Wow, wow. Or stand up, King Tut. Mystery channel, light the candle. The black mice crawl over pianos. 3 children in the book of Daniels. Mystery channel, the mystery channel, the mystery channel. Mystery channels, like candles. Black mice crawl over pianos. 3 children in the book of Daniels. Mystery channels, the mystery channels. It's the mystery channel.